You've thought of everything, haven't you?
I try.
Is it the words written there?
Yeah.
Login successful. Joining game. I'm joining the game, guys. I'm joining the game.
All right. I need a picture for your character.
Okay.
I'm gonna call Aaron.
Obviously, Eliud Kipchoge.
Message JR.
Yeah. I'm gonna Google him, I guess.
Or just a pair of shoes. I'd like to be a pair of shoes, please.
Preferably green.
You say that, but I had a guy actually in my Tuesday night game, who said, "Look, I'm going to break your game open, Dan. I'm going to be a floating tankard of alcohol that just flies around." And I said, "Well, the game kind of assumes you're humanoid. So how about you be a party keg with arms and legs that has sat in a wizard's basement for 1,000 years and gained sentience, and you were just this
bored.
You were this automaton that would walk around delivering drinks to people, but now you've like got self-awareness and you've
sounds
become
amazing."
And so he became a paladin and is now believes he's the king of the kingdom.
That's amazing. My question is he half drunk, empty, or full?
It depends. So his lay on hands ability, which like heals other people, uses up the liquid inside him. So
no!
Yeah. So he tries to drink regularly to keep it full, but sometimes
That's awesome. That is straight up awesome.
And also because he's like a machine and also kind of a child because he only gained sentience, like a little while ago. He doesn't understand currency or anything like that, so he'll just go into places and start drinking, and then it's up to the rest of the party to kind of pay for everything.
Cover it, I see.
Oh, so it sounds like me.
Yeah.
I know a Timmy that's exactly like that.
Yeah, but that's in real
Timmy's
life.
had to put up with me being exactly like that.
So if you two go to a bar, who pays?
Probably fucking me.
Yeah, because I disappear. I'm Batman.
Okay, so I'm in Red Brand Hideout Grid.
I'm just creating a token for your character.
Sweet.
Is he just gonna wander in like mid-fight?
We'll work out a narratively appropriate way to bring him in.
He ran too far.
Oh my god, yes. I'm just training.
just come jogging by.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, hey guys, what's up?
But I have to go past the first time, and I loop back around. I go, I've still got a K left. Wait.
It's like when you're it's like when your kid's born too. It's like you just went for a run like fucking Forrest Gump. We just don't see you again.
You just never came back. I just kept running. Except actually, I haven't been. I went for a barefoot today, but I haven't been running to me because my knees are gone.
My wrists are fucked. I hate it.
What happened to your wrist?
I don't know. I did it in boxing, and now it just won't fix.
My knee's fucked, so I've been like trying to lift more, but like I've been gaining mass.
So it's rough.
So like I'm wearing like my gym shorts when I wear them, they're like getting tight, and it's like, oh no.
Oh no.
I need to start doing cardio.
Aaron!
What's up?
Hey buddy.
G'day, bud.
Hi, what's
Oi. Oh, yes.
What's up?
Where's JR? Have anyone heard from JR?
He was doing something. He said it'd be on by 7:30.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What are the odds?
The odds? Are you asking me that question?
I mean, do you have a drink currently, or should we wait till later?
I do have half a beer apparently in front of me.
I also have half a beer. All right, that works.
If you
So
guys
what are the odds?
You can have a whole beer.
What are the odds? I've slash roll 1D.
I'm not in game yet. Give me a sec.
Okay.
Just did a macro.
Hey, UA, what are the odds of having a sip of your tea?
Ooh.
You want some of my tea?
I got some tea as well.
Yeah, here, have some of mine. Hold on, just let me pour you up. Put your cup out. I'm pouring. There you go. Is it good?
Tastes like ass.
It's butt tea.
What is
Well,
it?
that explains
double
it.
strength English. It's bad boy. Yorkshire Gold.
Yorkshire Gold. There's no such thing
Yorkshire
as gold
Gold.
in Yorkshire.
No, only iron.
There's
Only iron.
only
Even
silver.
no, only iron. And that's all fucking gone. Thanks, Thatcher.
All right. I've actually been playing a lot of Crusader Kings, which is all about
How fucking
Dermot
good.
McCaid and the
How
King of
fucking good
Alba.
is Crusader Kings?
Mate,
I'm in love with like the CK3.
can we get like a
I just got
massive
a,
multiplayer game of that going?
I would love to do that.
Oh, speaking of which, Timmy, Shogun 2.
Hey.
My mate Jack is,
Hey, JR's here.
I think, newly unemployed and wants to play too. So I've told him to download it.
Yeah, fuck yeah, done. Hey,
So
JR.
we will learn.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
done.
I'm just playing with me, mate.
Wait, aren't you on time? Because I swear we start at 7:30.
Oh, I thought we
Yeah.
started at 7.
I think I'm
No,
trying
we
to encourage
moved
it
it
to
to
start
7:30
at
ages
7.
ago.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be quite impossible because I generally normally don't finish work till 7 o'clock. So
That's
Yeah,
fine.
we did 7 last week, didn't we?
I did 7:30 last week.
No, we did 7.
It was 7
Or
last week.
7:15.
Yeah, 7 last week.
Yeah.
We will.
Oh, well,
most of us
I
were
generally
here,
I generally can't do 7 because I normally am
Sorry,
working.
guys.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I just got a really important call from a particular robot person who works at the Department of Home Affairs. Seems really
Oh, very nice.
yeah.
Seems legit.
Something about a Nigerian prince needing help. But
Aaron,
I'm
you
sure
sorry,
he'll
that's
figure it out.
Huh?
Aaron, check your Snapchats for the meat pics.
Oh,
God.
okay.
Oh, daddy, man.
Pics of his
Well,
meat.
show us your
What?
video for the meat pics.
I want to see this meat.
Yeah,
Can I also beat it a little bit? For tenderizing reasons?
Getting it ready for Saturday, low and slow smoking sesh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, baby, you fucking seasoned that big boy.
Ooh, that
Did
looks
you use
good.
it? Did you use a binder or do you just fucking slap it on?
Just slap that motherfucker
Oh,
on.
baby.
It's going to be sitting for 2 days in the fridge. It's got plenty of time to absorb that.
Yeah,
Doesn't
you
need a
beauty.
binding.
No, I was just wondering what you might have used if you did or didn't. Like, I wanted to hear everything, mate. Like, how
Yeah,
you doing
nah,
it?
I'll give you all the details. All
Yeah,
the
just whisper it
details.
fucking deeply into the fucking microphone.
You should have
Oh,
seen my
baby.
hand by the end.
yeah.
They were just
I'll just
all
imagine this is
covered in
meat.
seasoning.
Ah!
Suburbs.
This is Thorendir view.
Alright.
Alright.
D-Butch, you asked me a question for what were the odds? I'll hit you with a solid 3.
1d3.
I guess.
I got a 2.
I got a 1.
Does that mean you drink?
No.
Or
That
I
means
drink?
Nothing. That means nothing happens, dude.
Oh.
But now you roll off too.
that's the
Alright,
problem with
slash
drinking games.
roll.
Though.
I got a 1.
You got a 1.
Roll away, Aaron.
What's this?
You can roll again.
Roll for
Yeah.
D2.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh.
There you go,
Woo.
Dylan.
Hey! Neck it.
All right.
So, we got everyone here?
Yeah.
Everyone can hear me all right?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm just learning
XDM, daddy.
D&D Beyond and stuff.
Oh, buds, I'll get to you in a minute, don't worry. I'm hydrating very well with beers.
Spicy.
Who can give me a recap on what happened last time on Dragon Ball Z?
Wait.
Are we?
I'll do the voice. Last time on Dragon Ball Z. All right, someone can go from.
No, mate, you just fully,
we-
Go, Timmy.
Oh, I'm gone. Okay, cool. We entered into this haunted mansion's basement, threw a Molotov and burnt some red brand rogues alive. I idiotically jumped a pitfall and then almost died to some skeletons. After killing those skeletons and freeing some prisoners, we then went further in, met a demon with a big green eye, and some what were those beasts called?
But
The
did
big
we
goblins?
meet that
The
demon?
bugbears.
We haven't met the
Bugbears.
demon
Yeah,
yet.
because he whispered to us when we saw him. Because I threw a
Did we
torch
see him?
down.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
you see
did. I saw him, and I told Thorendir about it. And then we slayed those bugbears, and we're now just duping some red brand. Actually, no, didn't we kill most of them off with the help of
No,
Thorendir?
No, what
we haven't
happened
yet.
was we killed the main dude. What was his name? Darren the Ginger.
Oh yeah,
And
Daz.
then I went back into the room, and this guy's like, "Hold on, 1 second there. We don't.
Hold up.
What
Just wait a
happened
minute.
here? You ain't one of us, mate. You're even a dwarf. We don't have any dwarves in our party. Who the fuck are you?"
That's right.
And then we ended it there.
Sorry, my microphone was just busting up. Can you repeat what just happened?
Nah.
Damn it!
Sorry, Tally. You only get one chance, mate. And
I think the main thing that Tally probably remembers is creating that big dank cloud and it providing sort of cover and a lot of slapstick kind of comedy as these guys are running in and out. I believe we were at the top of the round here.
What am I rolling? Do I need to roll?
No, I
Do we want to explain our characters to our UA as well, or just like a very brief one?
Yeah, so why don't we, when it gets to your turn, why don't you describe to me what your character looks like, or what UA would be able to see, in the movie version of this D&D campaign, and kind of what they're up to on their turn, so we can kind of go in with action as Pauly, Thorendir, Pauly, and Ymir are sort of in the middle of this dank smoke cloud. Thorendir having just stabbed, I believe, a red brand ruffian, while two of his...
Oh, that's right. He's like, "Who are you? You're not part of this." I'm like, "Oh, fuck you, I stabbed him."
Yeah, and two of them who were in the sort of common room weren't...
Were we meant to take a rest when we left the other day?
No.
No.
we're in
Still in the middle of
dude.
combat.
That's all good. I'm learning.
So this guy's going to attack you, Thorendir. This was... Oh, no, you killed the ginger guy, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's dead.
Short work of him. This one, though, is going to make a couple of melee attacks.
Is it still with disadvantage, or because we're in the cloud?
Because you're both in the cloud, you can't see in the cloud either, so it actually cancels each other
it
out.
cancels out. That's what I thought. Yeah, it's all good.
21 to hit on the first one.
Yeah, 21 hits.
That's 6 piercing damage.
Yeah, I'm down, Brash.
You're down?
Yeah.
He sort of then steps forward. So I'm going to put you at 0 in Forge here, just so I can see.
Oh, did you just get crit?
No, I was only on 1 health, dude.
He kind of hearing you fall, he steps forward, blindly swinging, as he can kind of feel that there's maybe another attacker ahead of him. But does a 13 hit your AC, Tally?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So I'm going to need you to take a whopping 8 damage as he's sort of thrusting his sword forward, blindly trying to connect on anything he can. And it seems like you get a couple of tears there in your microfiber.
No!
Pauly, can you please describe what you're up to and kind of what we would see if we weren't covered in smoke at the moment?
You wouldn't see much because I am incredibly well stealthed. I'm a very fancy, beautiful pirate, like a pirate named Pauly. Don't ask me if I want a cracker. I always want a cracker, but doesn't mean I want. I'm gonna let you give one to me. And right now, I am stealth in the corner. I just stabbed a red brand out. But hearing the commotion happen, I'm going to go in and join the boys.
Yeah.
In the other room.
What kind of parrot are you?
I'm like quite color. I'm like a rainbow parrot, like a parrot, like proper Caribbean style parrot.
Like the one from the Arnott's biscuits?
No, that's like a lorikeet. I'm like the one on the shoulder of the Pirates of the Caribbean, the guy with his tongue cut out. I'm that parrot.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm in. I'm on. I get it. How large are you?
I'm huge. I'm a human. Like I'm human sized. I'm just a big fucking gigantic parrot.
Okay, cool. I'm on board.
I have
Sounds
wings.
great.
I have wings, but I still
Like
have
this.
hands. There you go. There you go.
You have wings and arms.
Yeah, I can fly.
Do you
I have
use
talents.
your wings and your arms to fly?
Yeah, I fly. Not well, but I fly.
Also, I just
Wings clipped, just so you know.
I just
So
realized,
can't do
Pauly, I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw because you've taken damage. We need to see if you can still concentrate on making those thick, ropey clouds.
Oh, how do I do that?
Constitution saving throw.
As I step there, I'm going to also attack this bad boy attacking Tally with my short bow. Didn't realize how close they were.
Where do I do that in my character sheet?
It's usually saving throws in D&D Beyond, and it'll be like the top right.
Either that or in...
left, top
Oh,
left.
yay. Hey, 20.
Okay, cool. You will actually have advantage, Timmy. But before we get to that, I am going to do the fog cloud thing first. So just hold on one thing at a time.
Constitution, yeah?
Yeah, if you click the word Constitution on your character sheet in Forge, that should let you roll a saving throw there.
Oh, I just did it in D&D Beyond.
Ah, perfect. That worked too. 18 is more than enough. So despite being hit there, you're able to kind of maintain puffing out these clouds. And that gives Pauly...
I'm always maintaining puffing out them clouds, biatch.
and Pauly, you mentioned you got... What did you get? Because I didn't see... Oh, yeah, that's right. You're rolling on your other thing.
Yeah, because I'm using Lana's max.
Oh, we all in
That's fine.
video chat at the moment, are we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot I was, but yeah.
Oh, mate, you're on stream. Everyone loves it. They're sexy as hell.
I rolled 20. 15 plus 5.
Oh, yeah. That's easily going to hit. Roll me that damage with your sneak attack as well.
Sneaky boys as well.
Mm-hmm.
We sitting at 6. And then another D6. I'll roll that. 4. So 10 in total.
Can you describe for me what that looks like as he hits the dirt?
Seeing Tally just smoking this like blowing out some fucking dank cloud. Through the rippling clouds, I see the perfect shot, aiming for the guy's neck, and I shoot through the clouds at the perfect point and just shoot him right in the fucking neck.
Excellent. And he sort of falls down and collapses on Thorendir's body. So they're both there.
Starting to be down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go down. I was only on 1 health, dude. So no matter what was going to happen, I was down.
I will go into stealth as well as my bonus action.
Cool. You sort of duck back behind the doorway. Or you probably don't even need to duck back. You just sort of move slightly. Yeah. Definitely roll it for me. Just painting you a word picture.
Sorry. 11.
Cool. All right. All right. Who's next on the initiative order? We've got Thorendir Grimsbane. Usually looking quite regal and noble, but could you describe to me what Thorendir looks like as he's face down in the dirt?
I think he fell backwards, actually. He's not face down. He's on his back, I think, with the guy on top of him. He's just like,
That's a great song by Red Jumpsuit Apparatus.
Yeah. Oh, what, you want me to describe my character, or like?
Yeah,
what?
you does, and whoever's watching may not know who Thorendir, may have only heard of Thorendir Grimsbane, maybe not, see
Hold on.
what he looks like.
Well, usually, Thorendir Grimsbane, heir to the Grimsbane fortune, dwarven king and lord. He claims to be. He's on a journey to seek his family's fortune and deliver the name Thorendir across the land. But right now, he's in a very sorrowful spot and needs his friends to get him out of it.
Get him the fuck out of there.
Can you roll me a private death saving roll, please?
Yeah, too easy.
Oh, I hate when it's.
No.
So yeah, you can either do private GM roll or blind GM roll, up to you. Cool. Alright, excellent. Who knows how close to death's door our, Faerun's favorite dwarven son is.
What does he have to roll to get out of the thing again?
So to remind, to remind everyone and who doesn't know, when you're down at the end of each of your turns, you make a death saving roll. You have to roll 10 or above to get a success. 3 successes and you are stable. 3 failures and your character is dead. And that's what happened to our good friend Rakan, the world's greatest ranger. And we
Greatest.
Never seen a better ranger. No.
Especially that one time he tried to cut through water.
And yeah, so and we're rolling them privately to add the suspense, so you can't tell. You can, if you say to me like, "Hey, I want to know on your turn. I want to know how damaged or how close to death's door this person is." You can give me an insight check, or ask me if you can do an insight check to do it. But this adds a little bit of suspense and a bit of, oh shit, do I need to help my friend?
Yep.
Unless you're watching him on stream, then you can probably say it.
Well, that would just be cheating.
Actually, we will.
Can't cheat.
All right. So one of these. The unexcited goblin's going to make a run for it. Yeah, he's going to just bolt. Who's this guy? All right. You can hear Pauly, one of the bandits in the other room outside the cloud, sort of goes to make a run for it, and he opens this door and comes face to face with a sort of lean, aerodynamic looking tiefling. Can you please describe your character for me?
Yep, so I'm playing Towie. He's basically
No, not you.
Not you, Towie.
No, we meant UA.
Pretty much replicated around the Phandalin.
My bad, UA.
That's yes. Okay. Is there a way I can double check what my story was again?
I don't know.
The
Did you write it down?
Yeah, I wrote it in D&D Beyond.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you can go into the description section that has a bunch of your personality traits, and I don't see anything in there about appearance. Whether you wrote that in Facebook, I don't know.
No, I didn't do anything about appearance. Good point. Okay, so
I see hair shaved for speed, skin red because it's faster.
yes. Yeah. Yeah, so I've got red skin, and I've got, I think, red eyes, and green shoes on, and I'm 5'9" because it's a lithe build for speed, and I am a Kipchoge Knight who is a devout follower of Eliud Kipchoge, and my aim in life is to also run the Berlin Marathon in a sub 2 hours, and in tribute to Eliud Kipchoge.
The Sword Coast Marathon, obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
Sword Coast.
Yeah.
Love it.
My backstory, my background is unknown. It's a blur because I was running the whole time.
I'm just gonna roll initiative for you here. So this ruffian, you've arrived, and I'll kind of leave it to you to sort of color in this background of always being on the road, always, part of your faith is traveling that distance and going for the eternal marathon, right? So it's not just the simple, mundane marathon of a certain amount of distance. The eternal marathon is sort of an endless pilgrimage, and in its wanderings, you've found yourself here in this sort of cave system beneath the town of Phandalin, as you are sort of making your way up and down the Sword Coast. However, you found yourself maybe looking for refreshments, or some electrolytes, and this door in front of you is opened, and in the room in front of you, you see sort of two armed gentlemen looking quite worried as a cloud of billowing smoke seems to enter the room in front of them. If you can see yourself on the map here.
Yep, I can.
Yeah. So what does Uztech do given this scenario? And we can talk more about sort of mechanics and things like that. But just what would be his first reaction to sort of running into someone in this place?
Are they aggressive?
I mean, they are holding weapons. They seem quite surprised to see you here, and yeah, it looks like they are moving to maybe to attack you, as they think that maybe you're with these other brigands.
Well, I think probably what I'd do is sort of say sorry for startling them like that, and say that they gave me a big shock, and then I'd probably start stretching a little bit because I've just been running, so I need to stretch out first. And then I'd probably ask them if they've seen any like Pocari Sweat or Gatorade vending machines around.
Yeah. He looks sort of nonplussed, rather confused, and yells out. They're everywhere. They're coming out of the walls. We're under attack. And he moves to stab you with his sword.
I guess I'd probably dodge and then start. Oh, can I? Yeah, I try and dodge.
Yeah, he fails to connect that one. You're just too quick. Even whether intentionally or not, just the stretches you're doing seems to sort of move you out of the way. It's almost like the Kung Fu Hustle.
Yeah.
Capoeira.
It's the calf stretch. Yeah. And now,
excellent. So, do you want to? Are you happy, sort of just stretching there? You poke your head in, and I should probably pull up my notes of the actual game, because that would be handy as a DM to have. You sort of poke your head in this room, and you see that it does appear to be a like a common room, like an eating area. There's sort of several worn tables and chairs scattered about. On the table itself, there appears to be mugs and tankards and things like that. There's a cheese board with some fruit over in the corner, this looks like sort of like a common gathering room that you would find in a hostel.
I've been muted this entire fucking time.
Yeah, welcome back, D-Bats.
Well, I ordered dinner, so that's okay.
Okay.
At least I got something achieved. I just wanted to specify: was it a cheese board or was it charcuterie?
It was chartreuse. Yeah, for sure.
Sick, even better. I'm in. Sounds like a party I want to be at.
Does Uztech sort of attack after being attacked, or is he sort of still just kind of eyeing off the hydration libations?
Yeah, Uztech was looking down. He hasn't I don't think he would have realized that these people are attacking him.
Yeah.
So I think he sort of maybe like starts to jog around the room looking for salt and maybe some nuts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Give me an acrobatics, or maybe like an intimidation check. I think would be pretty decent here, actually. Give me an intimidation check. So to do this, you want to go to your character sheet on D&D Beyond, where there's the skills section. Click on intimidation and roll, and click the Beyond 20 button, and it should.
Is that the +3 and then the +3 thing, and then a little B dice is sort of poking out the side?
I think so. It should be like a red dice to match the Beyond 20.
Yeah. It's in the sheet. So the sheet says acrobatics, animal handling, arcana, athletics, deception, history, insight, intimidation, blah, blah, blah. And then there's like the plus, it has my bonus written. And if I click on the bonus, will it roll?
It should do, yes.
Okay,
yes.
So I'll click it now. Beyond 20.
There you go.
Has it done it?
Your first one came through to Forge. It's on. You did 21.
That might have been me rolling it for you. But the second one, you got a 20, which is just as good. So yeah, these guys, sort of step back, not really knowing what to do as you kind of walk in like you own the place. And you can move your token around a little bit in here up to your speed. And you just sort of start making your way in and maybe helping yourself to some pistachios and some cashews that are in a little coconut shell bowl.
Yeah, over in the corner here, I found some salt. I found some nuts. I got my electrolytes and my fatty acids. So I'm happy in cooldown mode.
Cool. All right, Ymir, can you please describe Ymir for us?
Yep, one moment. Message real quick. Ymir is a ginormous. What word should I use? Growth of a man. Quite girthy. If you partake to those words. Very large. Basically, a walking arsenal. I can carry anything. And I like to cut things in half.
Like a human keg. Are you large? Like belly? I'm a bit like.
No, I'm like almost 7 feet tall.
Or are you large like The Rock large? 7 feet tall.
7 feet
yeah,
tall.
The
like
Rock.
Burly as shit.
Imagine The Rock.
Dylan, aren't you carrying an arsenal of stuff as well now?
Yes, I am. If anybody would like some weapons, I've got you.
You have like 20 different weapons on you.
I've got everything. We raided a house and I have everything. I took the house.
He's just like running with 6 javelins on his back.
I can tell you exactly what I have. Give me a moment. Where is my inventory?
I mean, like, as much as it helps with the theater of the mind, I don't think I need a spreadsheet of your your end of financial year tax return of all the items you've stolen.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we can just use the app to print it out later anyway. Don't worry about it.
All right, we're good. Don't worry then. All right, well, I'm gonna move my way this way, then this way, and I'm gonna turn a little bit, like nice and imposing, like. Keep walking. So I've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and into this room. I regret that decision immensely, and I am going to move to here and end my turn.
Yeah. All right.
But I've like slipped into the room in a way that I think is quite stealthy. And just like backed up against the wall in the dark, just like they'll never notice
you're still in the
me,
smoke
except
cloud.
I'm massive. Okay, we're good then. Then I'm invisible.
Give me a stealth check. Let's see how real that is. Now, I do believe you're wearing like half plate armor, which means you have disadvantage on stealth checks.
I rolled 11.
Yep. Roll it again and take the lower result.
I rolled 8.
Yeah. All right. You seem stealthy for sure. Incredibly.
But I wasn't
so.
quite.
But also you're. I mean, Ymir was stealthy, but the Bunnings full of gear on his back was not being as cooperative.
Damn it! I knew Bunnings would come back to bite me in the ass eventually. Where's my dinner?
Right. This guy, seemingly a bit upset, is going to charge at Utes Tech. Go forward. There we go. And he's going to try and hit you with his squad. That's going to be an 18
painting
versus your armor class.
Yes.
Where's my armor class?
So on your character sheet, it should...
My armor class is 11.
Yeah. So an 18 definitely hits because it has to equal or be greater than your armor class to hit that attack. Yeah. And then I'm going to roll damage here as soon as it lets me. There we go. So you're going to take 5 damage.
Okay, so I go into my character sheet. Do I click the damage button here?
There should be like a little field between heal and damage. You can put 5 and then click damage.
5, damage 5, apply changes. Hit points 10. Yep.
Cool.
Yeah,
perfect.
Done. Nice.
Alrighty. Next up, we have Pauly. Could you describe? Now it's your turn to describe yourself, JR.
I'm a towel.
Right. There we go.
Yeah, look, I'm a towel. I'm blue, microfiber, very absorbent. I'm not very tall. I'm about towel height. Bit of a stoner, like I've had a pretty rough sort of upbringing, but a hero in his own mind and a hero to the people. And yeah, he basically just comes in and saves the day, like pretty much every time.
Most.
But
he's
he's
simple instructions. What?
yeah, and the thing is,
There's
he's very
that.
daft. He's clumsy. He's got dumb luck. So he's he's your typical stoner in a way, I guess.
You have also heard your friend and comrade Thorendir fall to the ground in front of you. Whether it was from stab-related activities or because that cloud is just way too thick, who could say?
May I just
hold
go-
on, it was due to stabbing. You're not saying Thorendir's a bitch now.
Well, Dally does have the stickiest of the dank.
That dank.
Man, I have natural what is it? Affiliation against poisons, so
Yeah. Right.
Aversion? No.
Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and probably just take a point. Like, I'm going to move back a little bit, and then because I don't have any healing spells or anything at the moment.
not gonna help me out, mate.
I can't help you out. I don't know. What can I do to help you out, Braz? Tell me how can Tally help you? You tell Tally how to help you, buddy.
Dude,
Let me help you up.
So-
I'm bleeding out here. You want to help me with a bit of medicine, Braz?
Yeah,
I
is
can give
Pauly ever like? Is Pauly the kind of guy who would put you in the, was it the response position or whatever it is, the first aid?
Can I drag him away from danger? Can I drag him down to the room where we've just been?
Yeah, well, you got to remember your Dr. ABCs. So danger, response, airways, breathing.
Yeah, none of that counts because Tally's just doesn't, follow instructions very well.
Do a little first aid on me.
Yeah, I don't really have anything to give you first aid with. I used it all up.
You can make
yeah.
yourself damp and pat his forehead.
So you do have, like, metagame wise, you do have a medicine ability, like a medicine check. You could do a medicine check to try and stabilize him. We are also welcome to ignore that because it's hilarious for your character and just drag him around unconscious.
Yeah.
Do a medicine check, you fuckhead.
No, but Tally is pretty onto it when his mates are in trouble. So yeah, all right, I'll do a medicine check to see if I can help
Thank
him
you.
get up in any way. 11.
I believe that is just enough. Stabilize check. 10 DC 10 Wisdom Medicine check to stabilize Thorendir. So Thorendir, you are no longer bleeding out, though you, and you no longer need to make death saving throws. If you do take damage though from this point, you do get an instant failed save potentially too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I guess the next best thing would be for me to try and move him out of danger a bit more.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
And when he's in the current state he's in, can I pass him a healing potion so when it's his turn next he can heal up?
Well, he's
he is
stable, but he's
unconscious.
not. Yeah, he's not conscious.
Oh, he's unconscious. Yeah, right.
Can we use a healing potion on him?
As an action, yes.
I can I? I thought last time you said I wasn't allowed to do that.
You can, but it has to be as an action to sort of pour it down his gob. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'm gonna just pull him back a few steps, and maybe just towards where Pauly is. Can I? Is that something I can just grab him by the beard and pull him pull him down the corridor.
Whoa. Easy there.
He's gonna pull him off, guys. Watch out.
Yeah. So yeah, just down the corridor. Move your character down with me, bro. Why can't I move now? What the fuck have I done?
What have you done?
Where are you moving me to, dude?
I'm sorry, I was trying to move you down to the this corridor, like the end of the corridor.
Yeah.
Why can't I? There we go. I think I selected the door. There we go. Oh, the door's fucking shut.
That
There
might.
we go.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
All right.
So and then for my action, I'm gonna pour some delicious healing potion.
Sure.
Potion of healing down his gob. Do I need to roll for that?
You or Thorendir can. So I believe it's 2d4 plus 2. Does it say?
2d4 plus 2?
I think so. Yep. There you go. 3.
I'm back, sorry.
Oh no, sorry. 5 healing. You can turn off your roll privately to DM as well.
Yeah. Sorry about
That's right.
But I had plus bonus on mine, so you should have let me do it.
I don't think you have a plus bonus on healing from potions.
Oh, sorry. That's only did 1d4.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
mine's
yes,
already
roll-
ready to go.
Yeah.
I roll another. I
Ace.
gotta do it.
Oof.
There you go.
There you go. Towley's got you
Oh,
covered.
alright, whatever. Yeah, I did 2d, but it only did 1. I did a
The
3.
2D, there's a space between the 2 and the D.
That did it.
Yeah, I know usually you got to leave a bit of space for your D, but in this one we got to tighten it up a bit. So.
There's always room for the D.
Okay, so Thorendir, you are back on 8 hit points. Let's add them to you here, and you come conscious on the floor, being dragged by Towley.
Boy, I say this. I'm already dry, Tally. You could get off me now. But cheers, my dear boy. Where are the rest of them ruffians? I thought it is a little bit bloodthirsty this afternoon, gentlemen.
All right, Pauly, where are you in all of this? You're... there you
I
are.
am in the room. Yes.
Yeah,
I will be moving forward.
Someone just moved Thorendir.
I did. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I was like, did someone take control over me?
All
Am I losing my
I'm gonna move
mind?
just up to the doorway, but I'm going to shoot the bad boy right in front of me there.
Yep.
$13.
13 is not enough to hit, I'm afraid.
After that, I will go back into stealth though.
So give me a new stealth check. Actually, you can roll with advantage, I think, actually, because I don't think they can see you. I mean,
Yeah,
you can't...
He can't see them.
Actually,
so,
yeah, you can't see them, so that's a problem too. Never mind. There you go there. Aaron's throwing you under the bus. Trying to play same team, mate, but just not having it. What's your new
No,
stealth
mate,
roll?
I play by a certain set of rules, mate. And,
11 again.
11 again.
That's all I can really do as a rogue until I get the 3rd level. Just, shoot, stab things, go back into
And
stealth.
disappear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Thorendir, it is your turn.
Ha ha! Okay, he's gonna walk up anyway. Yeah. Thorendir's gonna stand there. Fuck, Jesus Christ! He's just noticed Timmy next to him. Fucking...
G'day.
And the Thorendir, Grimsbane, will just whip out his light crossbow and shoot at that cunt there.
Mm-hmm. Now, you were... It takes sort of half your movement to stand up, but you can definitely get there.
Oh,
That's
am I
fine.
on the ground? Oh, okay.
You
sorry.
were on the ground. So it's fine for this, but I would say if you had more movement speed, and Pauly, you might consider this doing on your turn. Narratively, you could step out of the cloud, take a shot, and then step back in, right? Like, because you can break up your movement with your action.
Yeah.
So that way you wouldn't get the penalty for being stealthed, for not being able to see.
Yeah. But I don't think I have enough movement anyway, do I?
No, you don't, because you're trash, yeah.
Alright, and I roll to hit. Well, I don't know why it's going to do the damage as well, is it? No, that'll miss.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not a hit. So a crossbow bolt flies out of the smoke, use tech, and clatters into the far wall behind you. Not seemingly aimed at you, it's more sort of aimed in another wall, but it's something of interesting to note, as I don't think you were kind of aware that, or you were aware that a smoke cloud was starting to fill this room, but it also seems to now be filling with crossbow bolts.
Yep, both equally concerning. If anything, the smoke is more concerning because, as a Kipchoge Knight, devout non-smoker.
Yeah. The ruffian is gonna still gonna take a shot at you because he doesn't like the fact that you're, trying to eat up all his excellent nuts.
Yeah.
Did that roll? That did not roll. Come on, buddy. D20 plus. 15 is going to hit your armor class, I believe. And you're going to take 4 piercing damage.
What does that mean?
So he's one of the other guys pulled out a bow and yelled at you like, "Hey, stop stealing all our food! What are you doing in here?" And when you're just sort of still going, possibly still listening to your cooldown track, he lets loose a quarrel, and you sort of feel it graze your side.
But how do I do the damage? I apply 4 damage?
I've applied it to you in Foundry, in the map tool that we've got. So I've got that you've gone on 6 health.
Is it just... It's just 4, so piercing doesn't... What's the difference in piercing damage and damage?
Some items or features may give you resistance to certain kinds of damage. For example, I think as a barbarian, Ymir gets resistant to all physical damage while raging. And there could be some, skeletons take more damage from bludgeoning than they do from piercing.
Yeah, okay.
As an example. Cool. It is your turn, though.
Okay. I guess I've been attacked, so I now know that I've been attacked.
Mm-hmm.
It seems these people are much more hostile than they need to be, because I was just stretching. It seems rude. But I think my response is to try and... I guess I would attack them again or try and heal. Can I do either of those things with the things that I've got?
Absolutely. So you've got a... obviously your cantrips or your spells you could use. And so how it usually breaks down in D&D is you've got an action, you've got a movement, and you've got a bonus action.
Sorry, you cut out there.
Oh, sorry. An action, a movement, and a bonus action.
Yep.
And some of your spells, like Eldritch Blast, cost an action to do, or require an action. Your movement lets you move up to your full speed, which is the 30 feet of movement that you have. And some spells you have, like Expeditious Retreat, only require a bonus action to cast.
Okay. And what's the difference between the ones that are at will and the ones that aren't at will?
So at will are the ones that you can do as often as you like.
And the other ones are cooldown. So as many turns in a row as I want, I can do the at will ones, but it still takes an action.
Correct, yes. They're the first level spells that aren't at will. They will use up your spell slots, and I believe you have 2 spell slots at this level.
Okay, cool. And is there something that I can do? I've got Eldritch Blast and Green Flame Blade and Light and Sacred Flame and Thaumaturgy.
Mm-hmm.
Are any of those healing?
No, so none of those are healing. However, as a
Sure.
celestial warlock, you do get a special thing. I think where is that? A healing light. So you have a 3d6 healing pool that resets when you take a long rest. As a bonus action, you can heal one creature you can see within 60 feet by spending dice from the pool.
Oh, okay. But
so
that it doesn't add back up, so I've got to... The dice come back when I rest, is that right?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but I've got the 3 dice at the moment, but I can't heal myself, I can just heal other people.
You can use that to heal yourself too. So one creature you can see includes yourself.
Okay, so could I then... Is there a way to attack both of them with any of these spells? What's the spread?
Sure. So Eldritch Blast is a single target ability. In fact, most of your stuff is single target that I can see. So all the spells you seem to have are single target spells. Green Flame Blade could be useful for making sort of a melee attack up against the one who's up in your grill.
Yeah.
Eldritch...
Which one will do more damage? How do I tell?
So a green flame blade, if you hit with it, does include. What does it even do? Let's have a look. I'm not sure I've ever used green flame blade. I assume it makes a scimitar that looks like a Nike tick.
I'll be back in 2 seconds. My dinner's at the door.
All right.
Cool. Yeah, presumably it's a green flaming Nike tick
Yeah.
that I can get people with real fast.
So you make a melee attack with the weapon that you currently have, so something like a dagger. And on a hit, the target suffers the attack's normal effects, but green fire leaps from the target to a different creature of your choice, and that second creature takes damage.
Oh, so I can hit both of them?
Yeah, so you'll do regular damage to the first one, and then fire damage to sort of the second one.
Okay, great. Well, so can I do that and then move, and then in my bonus action, heal?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, let's do that. What do I do? How do I...
Cool,
How
so
do I green flame blade?
If you go into your actions tab, I've just equipped the items, the sort of starter items that you get as a warlock. So you can attack him with either the dagger, javelin. Look, I don't know what the Yukla was, but it sounded cool, so I gave you one of them. And
is this in Forge or in D&D Beyond?
Sorry, in D&D Beyond.
Okay, cool. In D&D Beyond, in actions, in my attack actions, all I have listed are Eldritch Blast and Unarmed Strike.
Try hitting refresh, because I just equipped them for you.
So I attack with a weapon and Green Flame Strike? Is that what's happening?
As part of the action used to cast the spell, yeah, you do a melee attack.
Oh, okay. So what's the beefiest one here? Looks like Dagger.
Yeah, as a warlock, like, your weapons aren't super exciting.
Okay. So I guess I'll use the dagger. Do I do the roll on damage, or do I do the roll by hitting hit/DC?
You got to try and hit first. So you do the hit.
Hit/DC?
Yeah.
Has it done it?
Yeah, it has. Me too.
Yeah, so you got a 15, so that's definitely going to hit his armor class, I think.
Okay, great. And now I roll damage. Is that
Correct.
right?
Yeah.
Then sorry. Which is... Hasn't it rolled both?
Oh, no, I think I rolled the damage. It says DM Daddy, right?
It says use taken Sanos.
Yeah, it says
Dagger,
dagger 22.
Oh, that's the hit, and it's piercing damage 2.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's rolled the damage for you. So 2 damage on the first guy. Boop. And then your spell attack modifier, I've swapped around your sort of intelligence and charisma, because as a warlock, you should really have high levels of charisma.
Okay.
So he's going to take an extra bit of damage as well, as sort of this green flame Nike tick lands, connects the two, and they're just sort of scorched by it.
Great. Scorched by the blazing speed. Amazing. So then I can move now. Is that
Yes. Yeah. So
Can I move back out of that room?
yep, you can. Now the downside to this is because you are in their sort of
Sorry, cut out
sphere,
there.
because you're in their sphere of threatening. They will get a free attack on you if you try and leave that area.
Oh,
I suggest that you don't. Yeah.
Let's not do that. I might just go like over here.
Yeah, you
Still.
get to about here. Yeah, you get to there safely.
Okay, I'll do that, and then then I'll do the healing spell. How do I do that?
Sure. So that just is a D6, I believe. So you can spend dice from the pool max 1d6 at once. So roll a d6 and you get that much health back.
How do I roll the d6?
Either you can roll it from within D&D Beyond, from that ability, that feature. I think it's in the features tab, or it's in the features tab in Foundry. Or in a pinch, you can go /R space 1d6.
Is this healing light?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can click. I've clicked one use to do it.
Mm-hmm. And was there an option to roll it in here?
No, I just clicked a use.
That's right. I'll roll one for you.
Thank you.
1d6. Cool. 3 health back.
Nice.
Feeling good. Feeling healthy. All right, Ymir. You've heard sort of a bit of a kerfuffle. Obviously, because of your incredible Drax-like stealth, these guys have not taken notice of you, and you're ready to kind of pounce out of the cloud.
All right. Well, before I do any of that, I'm going to use a potion of healing
Mm-hmm.
because I have one of those.
Thanks, Charlie.
Thanks, Tally. There you go, 10.
Yep. So that's 10 health back. That is your full action to do that, though.
Yes. Yeah. And I move to here.
Cool.
No, Crash, I'm not touching the toy because I want to throw it for you. It was an accident. You put it at my feet. Oh my god.
All right.
Also, boys, when was the last time you had a Chico roll?
Like never. I think I've never had a Chico roll.
Well, probably when I was
Rogue
like
is so
8.
good, dude.
Where do you even get a Chico roll?
Well, if you look at Discord right now,
Where did you buy it?
I got fish and chips for dinner.
Oh fuck yeah!
Does the blonde in leather on the motorcycle turn up to deliver it for you? Because that's all I remember about Chico rolls with the advertising.
Nah.
I understood if the implication was that she is eating Chico rolls, or that you should eat Chico rolls because she's a big fan of people who eat Chico rolls.
Yeah, I have no idea. All I know is the guy that delivered it, he drove a Mitsubishi. It doesn't tell me what kind of Mitsubishi it was anymore. I think it was a Lancer, and his name was Manuka.
Manuka, was he blonde?
No.
That's my favorite kind of
Was
honey.
he in leather?
No.
Oh,
He was in a face mask. That was about it. That's all I
Very
know.
disappointing.
well, that's a bit kinky.
That's all he was in though, just a face mask.
Yeah.
That's quite kinky.
All right, Uztek,
Stay COVID safe.
the ruffian who is up in your grill trying to hit you with his sword succeeds and pierces you with it for 3 damage.
This guy, he keeps attacking me.
Yeah, he's not super stoked that you've just come and raided his fridge. Tally.
I forgot I did that.
On you, JR.
Yeah, righto, cool.
I'll be back in a sec.
I'm thinking of doing something heroic here. Bashing him with my staff and then darting out the way.
That's not very heroic if you're going to run away from me.
Hey, I'm trying to be heroic, alright? Yeah. So I'm gonna dart towards this creature, and bonus action I will use to dart away. So
That's full action, not bonus action.
Yeah, you don't have the ability to disengage or.
Oh really?
If you attack, so your full movement would be to close that distance, and then you
Yep.
would use your action to attack.
Yep.
Pauly gets a bonus action to disengage or to dash away because he's a thief.
Yeah.
He'll attack back here.
Don't you have? I mean, you have.
Sneaky boy.
I have a crossbow.
Do you also
But there's
have
people
shape
more.
shifting yet?
No, I've just got a spirit totem,
Okay.
which I've already used.
Shapeshifting would be level 3, would it not?
There you go.
Yeah, so I will basically just move a little bit closer, and then that's my go.
Yeah, you can throw a dart at him.
Don't you have a crossbow?
Yeah, but is that even? All right, I'll use my crossbow.
Mate, we're
Yeah.
all very, very spent and injured here. We can't all. He can't be leaving the killing all to us at the moment.
It seems like it's going really badly against these two.
Oh,
Right.
we've done a lot of killing
We really-
before these guys. I have no
we really,
spells.
we
We're
really, we
so
really
spent.
shouldn't have. We should have rested a while ago.
Nah. Ymir wanted to run into a cave.
Ooh, a new door. Let's go in there.
I
So
kicked it in.
I rolled a 14.
Yep, that'll definitely hit.
So Tally basically, in all his might and fury, is sick of just being like
Hopeless.
at the back saving people all day. So he decides to whip out the old mighty crossbow and pulls back and lets out a
Wait, the
mighty
crossbow
roar.
pulls back. You mean a short bow?
Whatever, bro. Short bow.
I'm like crossbow pulling back. I'm like, you just go with a bow or a crossbow, you mate.
Yep. So that's it. Takes a shot
How much damage
It's-
did it do?
and poke the little fella in the chest.
Yep, can you roll the damage for me?
Yep. What do I roll that with? Just a.
Is it on the over on the right hand side? Is there a damage button next to the short bow?
Oh yeah, there is. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, pretty sizable. 6 damage. He doesn't look like he could stand up to another one of those.
Okay. Sweet.
And Pauly might be able to deliver it to him.
Yes. I was planning actually to jump in, dash on in, out of this dog, up to here, and as I enter the fog, I see a bloodied Nike-sponsored marathon runner. Go, hello there, mate. In a bit of a spot of trouble, I see. I'm actually going to go in here and attack this bad boy with my rapier.
Mhm.
16.
Because you've sprung out of the clouds from stealth. He didn't see that you were coming. I will give you advantage on this roll.
16.
16 will
What?
hit for sure.
Awesome. Ooh, fuck yeah. 11.
Is that with all your
And
sneaky?
7. So
Oh, yeah.
with my sneaky boys, 15 in total.
Yeah. So you leap out of the fog cloud or the dank cloud with the rapier held ready, and wings wide, and stab this guy. He's completely taken by surprise. Still standing, but looks like he's sort of ready to panic, potentially ready to run. Doesn't look good.
Then my cunning action. I'm gonna stealth.
So you probably can't stealth directly in front of him like that.
Oh, okay, that's no fun.
Yeah,
Pretty
as a
sure it
bonus
doesn't work
action,
like that.
I believe if you have a dagger in your other, like if you have a dagger, you could use your dagger as an offhand attack.
My talons. I have my talons.
Yeah. Sure. I'll allow it.
No.
Wasn't good.
The 2. No,
Okay.
it's 2+1.
Yeah. So you've come floating in, hit him with the rapier, realize at the last second you also have talons, but they've already clattered onto the ground, and you try and swipe at his ankles a little bit, but just no dice. Thorendir.
Well, thought I'd better come to the rescue again. Thought I'd puff out the smoke, all 4.5 feet of him, and we'll yeah, look, we'll target this boy over here with his the old finesse longsword. Do I get advantage or no? Because I came out of smoke.
You were not stealth in that smoke.
No.
So no.
Oh, good. No, fair enough. And that becomes a miss. Because I believe 9 misses him.
Mhm.
And then it will hit with the rapier with the old Spanish grip on the same guy. Jesus, shit rolls.
Unfortunately, no.
Rolls.
That's enough, eh?
Your near brush with death has perhaps and having to sort of roll the one of these bandits off you has kind of set you off balance, and
Yeah.
you're not able to get that Spanish grip how you like it.
No.
The other guy though will drop his bow, and he sort of readies his short sword. And come on, mate, why is this attack? Okay.
Nothing.
13 to hit, no dice.
Nah.
So
no.
he's sort of taken aback by you bursting out of the clouds, and tries to swing at you. He does get a second attack though, because he's well trained. 19 is going to hit, and it's only 3 damage. Use tech.
Am I up? Is it my turn?
Yes.
Yeah.
How much health do they have left? Can I know that?
You don't know how much health they have, and health is kind of like a weird term. I would say they're bloodied, so the equivalent of that would be like they're probably below half health, right? They're not looking great, and trying to gamify it less, I would probably not use actual health points as an indicator. I could potentially show their health bars, but I'll leave that out for now.
Okay. But if I attack them, I'm just trying to figure out if I should attack this guy or if I should get out of here for a bit. If I attack him, is he likely to die?
Yeah, depending on the attack, for sure.
And is my strongest attack probably Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, I'm going to do that then. So do I do the hit DC roll first?
Yeah. So you roll the d20, and then add your... it rolls it all together anyway. So that's a 16 to hit. And that'll definitely hit his armor class, and 7 force damage. So what does that look like as the Eldritch Blast flies out of your arcane focus and kills this person?
Oh, and he's going to die. So I've been completely enraged because he stabbed me a couple of times, and I'm not a fan of being stabbed. And noticing that the other people are here to help me, I thought normally I'd just run, but this time, because running is always better with friends, I've decided to muster up all of my strength and all of my might and shoot off a really good Eldritch Blast. I also don't know them, so I'm kind of big-dicking a little bit, but in a sort of friendly way. And I shoot this off, and it hits him just like right up the nostril and kills him.
Straight to the brain.
Yeah, it's really like strong but thin, like a needle. I can't hear you there, DM.
Still can't hear you.
We lost you.
We've lost you, Dan.
There we go.
There we go.
You're back.
Nope.
Oh, wait.
How's this? Is this
Yeah.
better?
Yes.
There we
Yep.
go.
All right, cool. I just switched microphones because the other one was being a bit rude. All
Being
right.
meaty.
So this thin, crackling light, almost like lightning, almost like the Flash servitor flies out of Yuztek's arcane focus. Now, what is your arcane focus, or like an object that you would carry that kind of is, not the source of your power, but sort of channels your power?
It's from my Nike Next Percents that are on my feet.
Oh,
So I like sort of kick it, and it goes.
brilliant. So he goes down, not able to handle the speed force that you're exuding, and it's up to Ymir.
Oh. Okay. Well, Ymir, I'm gonna walk over to here. I'm gonna. Wait.
Slowly
Slower
turn.
than that. Yeah. There we go. And bop this motherfucker.
So it should be showing up on the right to like tell you to roll normal or crit or advantage disadvantage.
Yeah. Is it? Am I rolling normal?
Yeah, your stealth roll was not enough to overcome their passive perception, my dude.
All right. Cool.
Oh,
Well, it's a 15.
yeah.
And then
That'll
my damage
definitely hit.
roll. 8.
What does that look like?
I split him in half.
This
Through the top of his head.
this lumbering oil, this lumbering destroyer slowly makes its way out of the fog bank and just turns. And it's sort of like that anime moment where there's just this mountain behind this guy, eyes completely dark, and the axe just comes down, and there's two guys now, and they fall separately to the floor. You have solved my common room puzzle. Congratulations.
Well, wait. Before we finish, I come out of the dark and say,
お前はもう死んでいる。
and then cut him in half.
Yeah. Good. Very good.
I just had to get my soundboard up again.
Yeah, no, I
Word.
appreciate it.
Does Ymir speak Japanese, or does he only know that one sentence?
He only knows, "Do you want to die?"
But he doesn't actually know what it means. He says it after he's already killed them.
Yeah.
Someone else.
Also,
say it once.
sometimes he may have a little like anime girl voice and say "Itadakimasu." But that's about it.
After he's finished eating,
Exactly. He's not good with timing.
he doesn't understand the concept of past, present, and future in Japanese. Only in English.
I don't think he knows it in common either.
Well,
Yeah.
you know how there's
That too.
you know how there's like French and Spanish as a gendered language. It's like Japanese in this world is a time language. It's just very confusing.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I
Not
just like to
nailing
smash
it
things
at
to
all.
pieces.
Perfect. Okay, so the rest of you are in this room, and I'm going to let you roleplay amongst yourselves, looking at these corpses and meeting this red-skinned tiefling that's got what color are the Nikes? And if we do have to change the brand in case we ever get sued one day, what do they look like? Well, for the fan art people out there.
Sure. They look alarmingly similar to Nike Next Percents, but they're in fact not called Nike Next Percents. They're the Kipchoge Knight following percents.
Yeah.
It's a different model. And they're fluoro green, much like the first Next Percents were, but they slightly glow, which obviously the Nikes don't unless you're going fast enough.
So I'm imagining like the Zoom X Vaporflies in like Volt Green.
Essentially, yeah. Well, the next
Yeah,
percent, if you look up the next percent, it's that, but it doesn't have a tick. Or it does have a tick,
no
but
tick.
it's not a Nike tick, it's a different tick.
It's a completely different tick. Yeah,
It's a glowing tick.
Completely different
It's a
tick.
glowing. It's a different
It's glowing.
swoosh.
Yeah, exactly. It's a glowing
Until
tick.
Nike start paying me money, we're not putting their branding in my realm of make believe. In my theater of the mind, it is not the Nike tick until we start making some of that money.
It's a different tick. It's okay.
It's good.
It's a cross. It's a cross. It's X.
Exactly.
You should all talk to each other about what it is, meeting each other, what you want to do. I'm going to grab a beer.
Hello.
Oh, Jesus.
Hello.
My name's Pauly.
Hello, Pauly. Are you a parrot?
I'm Aaraockra, actually, but parrots were my great-great-grandfathers.
Oh, cool. Where's Aaraockra? I've never been there.
Aaraockra is actually at a very, very far island away on a massive mountain peak.
Can't run
Not really
there.
sure what happened to me, but I kind of just hatched on a pirate ship. This big guy, big giant guy, and he put me on his shoulder and just called me his pet for a good 10 years.
That sounds really
Got out of there real
traumatic.
quick. I mean,
Are
look,
you
it wasn't the
okay?
best time. I mean, mate, I've done better. Now, what's your name, mate?
My name's Yuztek Insanos. I'm
From the Insanos clan.
Yeah, of Insanos fame. Obviously, both my parents were Insanoses, and they legendary tiefling magic wielders and marathon runners. They're a lot better than I am. I'm still sort of training. I actually don't really know how I got here, to be totally honest. My GPS wasn't really working properly, and I sort of stumbled into here, but I'm really thirsty.
Your step tracker took you here.
It did, yeah. It's all a little bit out of whack, but I am really thirsty. I don't know if any of you guys have any water, preferably
I might
Gatorade
have something on me.
or some Pocari Sweat.
Let me have a look.
Because I'm very parched.
I sadly don't, my friend. Actually, I do have a water skin.
You have a what?
Here you go. I'll give you. I've got a water skin. I'll give you some water.
Great, that's amazing. That's really great. Thanks for that. What do I do with that? How do I? I'm just gonna drink it.
You can just drink it.
Yeah.
Now,
gonna drink
guys,
it and I'm gonna throw it over to the side.
Now, team, something we need to think about before we go any further. That big green monster was there before. I can't remember what his name was now.
That has been taking up
That
my
big green monster was there.
entire
And when
attention.
we leave this room, big green-eyed monster was there.
I just got here. So, did you guys say there's a huge monster outside?
Yeah, big gigantic green eye. It talks inside your head.
That's weird because I didn't see him when I ran in. Is there multiple entrances or?
You tell us. We've only come this
Not
way.
that we know.
Yeah, you came in through sort of a cave entrance. You saw what appeared to be a cave, and you were like, "Oh, okay, I'll cruise in there and see if I come out the other side of this hill." Sometimes you go around hills, sometimes you go over them, sometimes you got to go through it.
Yeah, it's not hill training day, so of course I tried to go straight through because I had flat ground only today because I'm trying to. Yeah, totally. Does that mean? So do you guys want to Do you want to just come back out the way that I came?
I reckon we fight this guy.
Nah,
but
I want to kill that motherfucker.
I reckon we have a good rest first. I noticed as well that this monster likes to eat corpses. So I reckon we loot these boys and chuck him in the bloody chasm. Give ourselves a good hour, let the fella feast, and then we go and ambush him.
An hour? I think you're forgetting a rest is minimum 4 to 8 hours there, Pauly.
You can do a short rest, which takes an hour. A long rest definitely takes 8 hours, though.
A short rest will probably just heal us up, won't it?
Short rest, you can spend your hit dice to get health back, and for certain people, they'll get certain abilities back after a short rest.
Yeah, short rest don't do much for me, boy.
Shit.
Only we want to keep the bodies Surely we want to keep the bodies and use them to distract him while we're attacking the monster, instead of just feeding it.
I'm on it.
Just
Can I pick up both bodies?
Sure.
One on each shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go throw 'em.
Just fucking place them on the pikes on your
No,
back.
I'm just gonna go throw them at the monster.
Yes.
Like, we need to strategically throw them so that the monster runs and tries to eat the corpse so we can attack his back. Because otherwise we're just feeding him some food. And then he'll surely be stronger, or a bit sleepy.
Maybe he'll be our friend.
Can we befriend the monster?
Yeah,
Maybe he's
wait.
not a monster.
We can
Maybe
try.
he's just had a really hard day. He's a bit scared. He's not actually... All he eats is corpses. Everyone's giving him a really hard time for that, but he can't help it, you know?
It's okay. I'm going to deal with it, guys.
He ate a broccoli once and
We
he got really bad indigestion, so... Corpses only.
All right, Dan.
Mhm.
Can I try to befriend this thing?
Will you tell me what you're doing, and we'll work it out.
Yeah, let's have a look. Can I try and intimidate it into being our friend?
Well, first, why don't you tell me what you're doing in the magical world of make-believe, and then I will come up
Okay.
with a
Okay.
skill.
All right. Well, Ymir wanders his way over to the edge of the ravine.
Sorry,
Pretty much
sorry, my game
perpen-
froze.
All good. Pretty much perpendicular to the monster. And I yell.
I'm coming
from
too.
the-
I don't know if you heard that.
Oh, yep. Wait, we'll wait for the parrot. All right. here
Sorry,
it comes.
it must have bugged out. I said I grabbed the other corpse that was down below, the third one. So I was
Yep.
just going to drag the corpse with you.
Sure,
We got this. I didn't bring the corpses with me.
that's
We
right. I
got this.
you.
All right. Well.
We paint a word picture.
Well. Okay. So I come out perpendicular to this monster that is what, say, 20 feet below us in a ravine.
Yep.
All right. And everyone in the other room hears, "Hey, Big Eye! If you don't become our mate, I'm gonna bash your eye in." That's it.
Okay. So you hear as you yell, "Hey, Big Eye!" You hear a voice in your head, and Pauly, you might hear it as well, but you can hear it's kind of like directed at Ymir, and you hear the creature in your mind say, "Ooh, someone's coming to bring me food, but is it tasty secrets or is it flesh?"
I suppose I've got some flesh for you.
Let's take a little. Oh, yes.
But you give me a moment.
That smell. That smells like a little brain that I could be eating.
Now hold up, Big Eye. I will give you a morsel of this body if you become our mate.
Well, friends do share, don't they?
Yes, but if you cross me, I will splatter you.
Give me a charisma deception check. Give me a deception check.
Alright.
12, huh? It's his wisdom insight. You can feel sort of this prickling in sort of the back of your neck as it sort of feels like maybe something's trying to get into your mind, but you're able to easily repel it by thinking about whatever stone-like thoughts that you think about. They're just
The last guy I splattered.
yeah, but like it's in super slow motion, that you're just thinking about it, just analyzing in every facet and every detail, and
So basically
glacially
like
slow.
a montage of me splattering people.
Yeah, but on the slow mo guy's channel, and
Okay, yeah. Right,
yeah,
cool.
and this creature's like watching. He's like, I can't get anything from this.
I think Ymir's mind goes a little bit like swing, 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 splat, 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 drink, 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 swing, swing, swing.
That sounds a lot like my Dylan's mind. Hey.
The creature, you hear it in your mind say, "There are no secrets for me here. Perhaps he's not even thinking. But I will also accept flesh. Do you have flesh for me?"
Now listen
Now,
here,
now,
idiot.
hold on.
Now listen here, idiot. I
Actually,
said
no,
I'd give you flesh if you became our friend.
But what is friend?
Well, basically, you don't try and eat any of my friends. Any of the people around me, don't try and eat them, and we'll be all right. You try to eat them, I'll fuck you up.
But those ones aren't moving. They can't be friends. They're food.
I thought you didn't know what friends were.
Are you gonna throw me your friends, or are you throwing me food?
I'm going to throw you one food if you fuck off. How about that?
It sounds pretty good. This one
right.
smells a bit too fresh for me, but I can hold on to him for a couple of hours. He'll get that sweet rot. Oh, yes, that necrosis.
I want to throw this one next to me. I want to throw it like over here.
Yeah. Sure.
I can't throw it. I can't.
No, that's
I
fine.
can't drag it.
Yeah. We imagine it in our brain. You throw you throw the corpse down, and this thing kind of scurries over there at the bottom of the crevasse, and I
just want to ask a quick question. In terms of breaking the fourth wall,
Sure.
How tough would you say this creature is? On a scale of like 1 being...
One being, remember we're level 2 and goblins still suck.
Yeah, and 10 being like Dylan on a drunken rampage.
Yeah. Give me an insight check.
That's a good...
Can I check that too?
Sure. Yeah, you're there.
No, scratch that. 14.
Oh yeah. 17.
So this thing obviously has very sharp claws, and you think it's quite adept at them, but no more so than you would maybe deal with someone with a sword. What makes this thing interesting is that it does seem to have obviously some kind of psychic connection, to be able to obviously transmit its thoughts, right? So if it has some kind of other psychic or maybe necrotic kind of attack, you think that could be a lot more deadly. Ymir, you're probably less impressed by it because you think you can kind of overcome. Like you're a good outdoorsman. You've dealt with cuts and scrapes and that kind of thing. You think you're quite hale and hardy. Pauly, you might not be as lucky.
He's running. He's like focusing on the other body now, isn't he? The other corpse is free.
Yeah.
Well, there's only 2 down there at the moment. We still have 1.
There's a chest there too.
Whereabouts? Up the other end.
No, where the corpse is. From what we talked about last time. There was like not like a chest, but like a little lockbox.
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, you looked down there and you saw like a little lockbox being guarded by this thing. As it moves away, you can certainly see it there as well, sort of on an outcropping next to a half mauled corpse that's down there.
Okay.
Can I try?
Well?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can wander out. Yeah.
How do I do that?
Can I look?
Just,
can I before while he walks across? Can I look at that
Wait
body?
a sec, Timmy, give it a second. Highlight your token with the square one up in the top left corner, and then if you press any of the WAS and D keys on your keyboard, you can move around.
Oh, great.
Or you can click and drag, either or.
Okay, and I'm hanging out with you guys over here now. Great, amazing.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sorry, everyone.
So
Okay.
I'll redescribe this.
That's
I'll redescribe
alright,
this
no
room
worries.
for Yustek and anyone else, just as a bit of a refresher. So there's a cold breeze filling this large natural cavern. it's carrying it with it the faint smell of decaying flesh. The crevasse divides the cavern and is flanked by 2 rough stone columns that support the 20-foot-high ceiling, and 2 arched wooden bridges span the chasm. In the crevasse, you can see it's sort of 5 to 10 feet wide, 20 feet deep, and its rough walls has sort of rough walls that you think have kind of plenty of handholds and things like that. And you can see sort of at the bottom on a little almost like a little ledge that's down there. Lots of broken bones, gnawed bones. There's a half-eaten body and a small lockbox, like a little wooden chest in a cubbyhole.
All right, can I try and look at that body as well? Like, so just like see if I can see who the body is.
Sure. Yeah, give me a perception check.
12.
It's hard to tell. I mean, like, a lot of humans look the same to you.
Okay.
Especially
I would like.
Especially in this gloom, because obviously it's very dark in here, and you don't particularly have like.
Can I try and stealth fly? Can I try and stealth fly and take that lockbox?
Okay.
What do you want to roll? Anything?
Yeah. Give me a stealth check.
$15.
Oof. The creature sort of turns to look at you as you fly down. It has no trouble tracking your movement in this gloom, and it kind of starts hovering between you and its new body that it has been gifted. And you hear a voice in your head.
Probably the next corpse.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Which it's sort of like, almost like a baseball person trying to steal seconds. Like, well, you can't be having what's mine. It's mine now. These are all mine. You can't have them.
All right, can I yell? Can I yell back to Big Eye? Hey, Big Eye, I'll give you the other dinner if you just focus on the dinner.
He says, make it 2.
Already given you 1. This will be 2.
No.
There's some bugbears. There's some bugbears. There's some bugbears in the other room. Someone go grab one.
Right. Give me a second. Oh, bloody Big Eye mother. I grab this. I grab the bugbear from here.
Yeah, bugbears are nice and easy.
Whereabouts was the chest in comparison to him, or is he on top of it?
It's sort of down here.
Yeah.
All right. So the bugbear's here.
While these guys are yelling at each other, Thorendir's going to attempt to sneak down on his robe and grab the chest.
Pauly's already kind of flying down there.
Pauly's doing that, and that's why I'm throwing him more
there.
food.
Okay.
So I throw him that bugbear, and I throw him this one up here as well. Next to Tally.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then I yell out, well, there's your 2. You make any sudden movements, and there'll be an axe coming at you. Eat your food and shut up.
He sort of crouches down and says, yes, friend, we're friends now.
All right, good. Pauly, get your
Pauly,
trinket.
You get down there, and there's a small lockbox, and there's that sort of little cubby hole. In the cubby hole, you actually see a rapier. Or the first thing you actually notice is sort of the handle, and it looks like the hilt kind of looks like it's the shape of a bird of prey with outspread wings.
I'm nicking that.
And it's sort of this silver chased scabbard, and then when you kind of pull it out along the length of the blade. You sort of pop it open a little bit, and the name Talon is inscribed in the sort of the base of the blade.
I am nicking that. I am so nicking that. That is mine.
Bird, we are sharing the spoils of this.
In the chest, you can feel. quite a lot
It
of
has my
jingling.
middle name on it.
I don't care. I will take the blade. You may keep the handle.
No, I'm keeping the blade.
Then I'll take the handle.
That's awesome. Anyway, yeah.
Give
We'll
me
grab the
a-
lockbox as
Yeah,
well.
you grab the lockbox, and I'll put it in chat what it has. But it has 160 silver, 120 gold, 5 malachite gems, 2 potions of healing, and a scroll.
Oh, I'll take the scroll.
I
I don't know what the scroll does. I'm taking it though.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Mine-
taking that. So I'm definitely taking that rapier though.
I'm gonna fucking take that handle off you when you're not looking.
You don't need to.
Give me an or I guess anyone can who kind of sees the sword can give me or who want to or thinks their character would know these kind of things can give me a history check to kind of recognize if the sword is famous or anything like that.
10.
15.
15's pretty good.
Fucking tally.
Tally.
Jesus.
Big up.
Did I do it as well?
Yeah.
Nat 20 for tally.
Yeah.
Where did you
22.
do it?
So a history check.
If you click history on D&D Beyond,
Where is it?
right next to it, it'll say in your character sheet on D&D Beyond, you've got like acrobatics, animal handling, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
History's the
It's in alphabetical order. So.
6th from the top. If you click
yeah.
the +0 next to that, it'll let you roll. Yep.
I did it. Did I roll?
There we go. Yep.
Yep.
And it
Yeah,
pops
11.
up. You got 11.
Cool. So with the 15 and the 22, Tally, you remember I mean, do you have no idea what Tally's like knowledge of history is like? Clearly, it's excellent. You and Pauly, you've probably heard a story about a sort of a great knight and called Aldith Trethendar, and he was known as the Black Hawk.
But he went down.
Yeah, he was known for going down. Actually, he was quite the ladies' man.
Oh, badass.
And Charlie, I imagine, got real baked and watched a doco about him.
No, I hope so.
Doc, I was thinking the exact same thing.
He was real stoned, and it was on SBS2, and if not many, almost no
You
one else
watched it like
had seen
5 times in a
It was
row.
at like 4 in the morning.
It was in Aaraockra, but there was subtitles.
He only read like half of them. He got most of it, but a lot of the time he was looking down to make sure that the cherry was burning properly, so he only got bits and pieces.
Alright, while they're down there, Thorendir's actually gonna get down there, because he's gonna need to chest up all that gold for the group party, so
I'll throw it up to you.
that's a lot of gold to throw up to.
I thought it was just like a lockbox. I'll give it to you. I'll just
We've
go
got
with it.
this fucking there's almost 300 pieces of shit down there. I gotta get down there and put it in my
Yeah.
chest. Like, we're trying not to angry this fucking one-eyed demon thing.
He seems pretty content now that you've thrown in like a big old bugbear. Like, you know, that's like the good piece of chicken. Like there's a lot
Okay.
of meat on those bones.
Yeah.
But while you guys are doing this, I'm just stretching, cooling down still. Do you guys do you need anything while I'm stretching and cooling down? Or am I good just stretching it out?
No, you're good. I'm okay. Pauly's liking what he's seeing when he's stretched. Okay. The view isn't good enough.
Then I guess we've cleaned that up there. Thorendir climbs up his back up his rope. And yeah. I'll give Tally the 2 potions of healing. Tally?
Yep. Thanks.
Yeah. You're doing God's work with them. And you get the 5 Mashalite gems.
And the scroll.
I've got the scroll, baby.
I want the scroll.
Do you even know what it does?
No, but that's why I want it.
No, it's literally we pointless for you.
But I'll throw it at
You're
something
a
and it'll do
barbarian.
damage.
Your consequences. No,
Yeah, but scrolls don't require
Actually, so
magical knowledge.
can I equip that rapier as well?
Yeah. Let me see if I can add it to your.
Is there anything
inventory.
fancy about it?
It feels incredibly well balanced. And actually, let me pull up these notes. I think it seems just like a quicker and sharper than a regular kind of rapier. You think it is in game terms, it's a +1 rapier.
Right.
So you get +1 to your attack and your damage.
Awesome.
Just a generally good sword.
Just very well made.
So
Like
who
they
got
don't make
the
them like
sword?
they used to.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Why
so
did he
cool.
get the sword?
I just love this.
Why
I just love
can't
the
I have the sword? I knew all about the sword.
So did I.
No, you didn't know anything about it, Timmy.
Tally, have
No,
you
I
ever
did.
No, he
attacked
did.
anyone with
He
a
said I
melee
did.
weapon?
Oh, he
Yeah.
did.
Yeah,
He did. Yeah, he got a 15.
I can use scimitars and stuff. Is that a sword?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's like a
So what's
saber.
up?
Oh,
Dave,
Timmy got to it
it's got
first.
talent on it. Yes,
It does have his name on it.
that's my
Don't
middle name
worry.
on it.
Don't worry, Tally. I'll split the sword with you when I splatter that
Don't
stupid
split the
bird.
sword. I swear to God, if you split the sword, I will fucking murder you.
No, but I mean, I'm gonna murder you and then take the sword and then break it in half and then give half to Tally and I'll keep half.
No, and then I'll fuck you. I'm not worried about that.
You're gonna be dead.
How can you hold a sword with no hand?
Once again, everybody, we are in a cavern with the demon's creature. Shall we
The
proceed?
demoness creature is my friend now.
Let's get out. Yes.
He is my friend.
I don't trust a man
Which way
to
we going?
steal secrets. There's still more doors to explore.
Okay.
Do we need
that's
to
what I
do like a
thought too.
short rest or something so that we can get some health back?
I will not be resting in this place.
What is this on the floor here?
That is a rat, it appears.
Ah, the rat can stay there.
Can you? You've walked into a room. Let me describe the room before you start wandering around. And
Yeah, I'm not gonna open it.
Are
I'll
we
learn
in the
my lesson.
room that I was in before?
You maybe poked your head in. Sure.
This is the top left one, is it?
I'm just trying to put this sword on Pauly's character sheet.
I'm just doing some laps here. Keeping warm.
There we go. Flavor text. Alright, where's me notes? Alright. So you enter into this room. There's sort of the faint bubbling and dripping sounds from outside this room as you open the door. This appears to be some kind of wizard's workshop. A rat scurries past. Oh God, I think rat. Where are you?
Oh, what can I say?
All right. Here we go. Cool. So a rat scurries across the floor, takes refuge under one of the large work tables set up with alembics, retorts, distillation coils, and other alchemical devices, all of it stewing and bubbling away. There are bookshelves here crowded with sheaves of parchment and strange-looking tomes.
Thorendir puts his head out through the door again and goes, Tally, seems to be some sort of alchemical production going on in here. Could use your knowledge with mine to see what some wizard's been concocting up in here. Oh, someone hit something.
That was
Shall we use our perception to see what's going on in this room? If we see any of these liquids or understand any of these concoctions.
Sorry about that, guys.
That's right.
Oh, good.
So,
Where are we? Oh, here we go.
So you guys give me perception checks, or what are you doing? So you two
Yeah,
are
I
doing
was
that.
waiting. I was waiting. Yeah.
What is Pauly, Ymir, and Tech doing?
Shit.
Oh,
Sorry,
I'm
I'd
gonna
like my
perception
food
as
arrived,
well.
so.
What are we doing? Sorry.
Well, what
I'll perception as well.
what are you doing that is perceptioning? So
I-
Thorendir and Tally have told me they're looking at their bookshelves and stuff. Like, what is Ymir?
I'm putting my ear to the door.
Gotcha. Cool. And you're still rolling your
Probably
rolls
just gonna
privately, by the way.
I'm just still stretching. I still aren't really sure
true.
what's happening.
Yeah, I'm waiting too.
I'm just stretching it out. I'm checking these guys out. Haven't spoken to a few of them. I'm feeling, I'm just checking out to see if I reckon they can take me in a 5K. And I'm just sort of doing that, looking at calves, checking out their shoes,
Yeah.
hanging out.
Well, I think Pauly doesn't even wear shoes. It's just talons. But you, I mean,
But they're fast-looking talons.
would you count a race if he was flying? Like, would that be like Diddy Kong racing, like one person on the car, one person on the plane? Like, would that be a rough time? Or?
Yeah. I think that's definitely like Kipchoge will race anything because it's not about winning; it's about running.
Yeah. It's
So
a marathon, not a
we'll
sprint.
race anything. Yeah, quite literally.
Brilliant. All right, so those are all pretty garbage rolls. So
Yeah.
you guys are looking in and just like poking things. Ymir, you're listening to the door, and you can hear maybe like something bumping around in there. You really can't make out what it is though.
Can I kick the door in?
Sure.
What are our
Going
votes on
straight.
me? Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. Give me a sec. Strength roll. 14.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. The door comes open. It doesn't seem to be locked or barred or anything.
I
like
thought
that.
it was locked, so I booted it in.
This
There's nothing.
the walls of this bedchamber are covered with drapes of scarlet cloth. The furnishings include a small writing desk with matching chair, although the chair seems to be sort of on the ground. There's a comfortable-looking bed with a wooden chest at the foot of the bed.
Thorendir goes to the parchments and the scribbling and sees if he can decipher any of the readings.
Cool.
Do you need me to roll something or?
No, so you can head over there. There's various papers and notes kind of stacked neatly on the desk. It looks like some of them have fallen onto the ground actually, perhaps in some kind of someone's dropped them or forgotten about them. You pick one up and it says Lord Albrecht. My spies in Neverwinter tell me that strangers are due to arrive in Phandalin. They could be working for the dwarves. Capture them if you can, kill them if you must, but don't allow them to upset our plans. See that any dwarven maps in their possession are delivered to me with haste. I'm counting on you, Iano. Don't disappoint me. And it's then signed with like a black spider symbol.
Oh, the black spiders.
Shit, so sorry about that.
What?
Sorry.
Well,
I accidentally pressed one of my hotkeys.
Yeah, that's all good.
Is that
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
That's not me this time.
that was me.
Yeah. So, well, I'll describe as well, like, as Tally is kind of looking at some of these alchemical kind of things, like, this is kind of, like, this is some serious glassware. Like, this is some of that good stuff, well taken care of. Seems to be in the process of making something, but at just a glance, you can't really tell.
Yep. I kind of want to investigate and see if I can see something that might be of worth.
Yeah, give me either accept like a nature check or like an arcana check to kind of get an idea of what's trying to be made here.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
So this, it looks like from the notes and things like that, you kind of see some of the scribblings and the stuff in the margins and the recipes that they've been working off. It seems he's trying to brew up a potion of invisibility, but there's been sort of many failures. And you also, looking into this, you see some of you come across a tome written in Dwarvish that seems to be some kind of journal.
Mm-hmm.
Do you speak Dwarvish?
I don't believe I do.
Surely.
If only if there was some
But-
dwarf in your
Thorendir!
party.
Oh dear, come check this out, bro.
Dowley, what have you discovered, my dear companion?
It's a thing. A journal of some sort.
A journal? Ha, what is it? Give it to me here.
Perhaps it could lead us on some magical adventure.
Okay, let me
Ideas.
have a look here. Nein, ich kann begleichen nicht.
So this is
Very
the
similar to German.
yeah. My dwarves in my world are very Eastern European.
Wait, no, they're Russian, not German.
Yeah, they're
ones, aren't
Russian.
they?
They're Russian.
Sorry. If I can. Ach, ja, schade, das mich nicht.
So they're Russian Sims.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
This is a journal of an adventurer named Ermon. It describes sort of the history of the mine of Phandelver and the forge of spells. Where are we? Background. You have a bit of a squid. Like, how deep are you trying to read this thing? Like, are you like, oh, okay, just surface level, or are you trying to, get into it here?
Take it with us.
Oh,
and
I'm
we can
getting
read
in
it
deep,
later.
man. I'm reading it. Well, I don't know what the
getting
other
right
people are
in.
doing.
Alright.
Yeah, it's bringing Thorendir, good sense of what do you call it? Longing for his home country back. Reading fellow Dwarvish. It's been too long.
And
He's,
this is like that
very
old
into
Dwarvish.
the,
It's like ye old
yeah.
Dwarvish. It's like it's
Definitely
like
not party dwarf.
No, it's not new party dwarfish. It's not. It hasn't got all the cool latest slang. It's a bit like Shakespearean in its words, and it talks about how over 500 years ago. Well, it's talking about the current day, but you look at the journal and see that it's sort of set 500 years ago. That there were clans of dwarves and gnomes, and they made an agreement known as the Phandelver's Pact, by which they would share a rich mine in a wondrous cave known as the Wave Echo Cave. In addition to its mineral wealth and its incredible acoustics, the mine contained great magical power. There were even human spellcasters who would come to study there and ally themselves with the dwarves and gnomes to try and bring out the sort of the song of the cave and use that to imbue and channel energy through a forge to make magical items.
Dio recorded Holy Diver.
Yes, in the Forge of Spells. There's a yeah.
Holy diver.
And for ages, the times were pretty good. Lots of money being made. Traveling bards turned up to record their albums there. But then disaster struck as orcs kind of swept through the north and laid waste to all in their path. A powerful force of orcs, reinforced by evil mercenary wizards and things like that, attacked Wave Echo Cave to try and seize its riches and magic treasures. Human wizards fought alongside their dwarf and gnome allies to defend the sick party spot, but the ensuing spell battle destroyed much of the cavern, and few survived the cave-ins and tremors from all the sonic power being thrown around, and then the location of Wave Echo Cave was lost.
No doubt.
Well, everybody of this fine party, and by golly, there's another one of us who I don't remember. Jesus, I'm seeing new faces day by day. But I do see here that I've discovered the qualms of our party. It seems my fellow cousin dwarves were all ambushed by a Lord Admirak, who's appears there's no one task going to this doof unhindered. And now I also do see what my cousins could have been going on for the best spot. It seems that I've uncovered an old book here that tells of a Wave Echo Cave and the songs so gloriously you could forge magical items in that cave. The acoustics must be fucking the tits. Damn, boys. They say one could sue a girl for miles around, but I say it's time to get out of this fucking cavern and go back to our inn for some fine refreshments, ya boys. What do you say, lads?
Well, I found my party. I found my party glasses. Let's go.
Ha.
Cool. Anything else? Hold on. Let me see. I should tell you if there's anything else, because I know if there's anything else.
What was in this trunk here then? I'll just check that out.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is this?
Oh, this is why I don't let you wander around.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
Okay.
So tell me if you're wandering around, because now you're breaking the fucking fourth wall. And look, I'll be somewhat generous. Actually, you know what? Let's see here, because you've done that, and it's not the first time you've done it.
Penalize him.
Fuck!
You're gonna take 7 psychic damage for breaking the rules of story time and wandering off while I'm telling a story.
All right.
It may not.
I'm just gonna sit here and have a cigarette quietly.
But if you tell me, hey, I leave the place and walk off, then I'll make it happen.
Yeah, I said I found my party goggles. I'm out.
Okay.
Walk off.
Well, don't make me have to pause the game so that you can't move your boys around.
I can't move.
Yeah, maybe I should just do this because you're a child.
Yeah, I am. I am definitely a child with ADD. I am absolutely ADD kid. Like I cannot sit still.
So you open up the chest, Thorendir, and there's quite a bunch of cool shit in here. It actually is unlocked, and it contains 180 silver, 130 gold. I'm just going to copy it all in here. A silk pouch containing 5 carnelians, 2 peridutes, and 1 pearl.
They all sound like
Ooh.
types of
Flowers.
lizards.
Yeah,
Are they flowers?
I think they're gems.
Oh.
Probably.
What's
If I was a gem,
So
I'd
it's
have
not-
cool names like that.
It's not just a bag full of lizards.
No. Although some of the coinage maybe has lizards on it, just like, for the old lizard mint.
what was that in? Was that in the chest that Thorendir was near?
Well, he said when we opened the room that there was a writing desk and a chest.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily go in the pictures. I just go what I hear when I enter a room.
Yeah.
Okay, so that.
So you mean as you're standing outside the give me a perception check.
I mean, I've already taken damage.
That's pretty
14.
good. Do you have dark vision?
I don't believe so. No.
Okay. Can you roll it again so that I can give you disadvantage?
Amateurs.
Damn it.
Not being able to see in the dark.
I'm a giant. Fuck.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Can I take the average?
No, that's not how it works.
Damn.
I've got Devil's Sight. I can see normally in darkness, both magical and non-magical, to a distance of 120 feet.
Yeah.
Does that
Because
help
you do a lot
anyone?
of night running.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm wearing high vis most of the time, so you know, it adds a little bit of ambient light to the situation.
Yeah. You think maybe you see something in sort of the darkness, in the gloom, run past Ymir, but then you realize, nah, it's probably nothing.
It's probably nothing.
Anything else, my lads? What else are you doing? Oh, actually, there was there's two. You also find 2 scrolls in here, Thorendir.
2 scrolls?
Yeah.
What type of scrolls? Coffee scrolls?
Oops.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be happy with that.
Okay.
A scroll of Charm Person and a scroll of Fireball. Tally, you poke your head in this room a little bit. You've actually got the best passive perception here. You notice what looks to be another one of these kind of doors that is made of the wall is a door kind of thing.
Okay. Sick. Being a towel, I'm too scared to check it out though.
Okay.
Nah, courage gets the best of me. I'll have a look. I'll open the door.
All right.
Come on, show us what's in there.
You see a sort of a secret passage, a small stairwell leading down. The
I don't
door-
actually see it. I kind of just stumble on it, and it just kind of opens.
Yeah.
It's just how it rolls, man. It just happens.
And you look down there, down the corridor, and it looks like the door at the other end is open. You don't remember there being a door when you sort of came in from the other side here.
Okay. Does it go upstairs or down, or does it just
It goes
lead
down
to like,
downstairs, but kind of links to the other area.
Okay. Cool. Can I do a little bit of investigating on this hall?
Sure.
See what I can find.
Not
Nothing.
much.
Pretty boring. Pretty boring little hallway. So it basically just goes to the exit where we come out earlier. Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
Anyone else?
Anyone else want to come have a look at this? Maybe there's like
I don't want to
another
move because I
secret.
take damage
have a
when
look.
I move.
Can I do another perception check? See if I could find anything else of interest.
Sure.
I'll go have a look.
No.
Well, I'm right there. Should I come in and do the same thing?
Yeah, give me a perception check. You kind of
16.
hear bouncing off the echoes of the walls, a very familiar sound. This is the sound of someone running who is not well trained in it.
Flatfoot.
Yeah, the slap of bad shoes on uneven surfaces, just poor form all round, getting slowly further away, but definitely slowly. Like, and you don't even think that.
Tracking like that.
Yeah, exactly.
What should I do? Things, guys? Do you think I should chase them?
But it's only a thin corridor. Like, where's it going?
So it goes here to where you are, Tally. Like it comes out. There's a door right here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give chase because I want to give them some advice on their form, sort of coach them
Yeah.
a bit. So I'm gonna come out and like over to here.
Yeah.
but I can't see them. It seems.
No, but you can hear that they've gone this direction.
Cool.
I'm gonna perception check in this area then. Now that you've kind of told me what's up.
Yeah, I've said to Tally, "Hey Tally, someone with really bad form is sort of jogging away." in
I
this
kind
general
of just
direction.
realised there's some shitty like footprints on the ground. And
Yeah, you can kind of just catch the tail end of them as they're moving away here.
aha! So it was down this way.
Now, hold on, stop for a sec. We're gonna go back into initiative here. So go back. All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Going to
Cool. Now, if you open up the combat tracker, you can roll initiative for me. This guy's legitimately getting caught flat-footed because he has a terrible initiative.
rolled 7.
Oh, I love the old intermediate evil mage.
Oh,
Am I supposed to
Thorendir,
roll?
20.
So if you
Ooh,
click
sorry.
on the little fist tab in
Oh, shit. I didn't do
in
that.
Foundry, you can you should be able to see like the combat tracker.
On the what? Sorry.
In Foundry, there's a little fist tab for the combat tracker. Left click it to
Oh yeah.
right click it to pop it out, and you can just click the little dice next to your name to roll your initiative.
Oh, sorry.
So you cut in and out when I click the fist or what?
Yeah, then you should see your D20 next. Like, Tally, click the thing. You've done it. You're 15.
Yeah, you've already done it.
Did I
Yours
roll?
was, what was it,
Yeah.
7, Pauly?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So Thorendir, you hear Use Tech yell out, "Hey, there's someone running over there. I'm gonna chase after them and help them with their form." You hear this from the sort of secret corridor that seems to have opened up behind the bed there.
Okay. Well, I guess Thorendir will proceed through the bed. How do I get through the secret corridor?
You should just be able to move yourself through, and there.
It's got the wall.
The wall
Like,
shouldn't
it's not letting me through. There's no door there. It's still a wall.
really.
I think I went through in the middle section.
Ah, it's the top part. Sorry.
Yeah.
Up by the bed. No, okay, so I was here. Yeah, I'll use double action to do double movement.
Cool. With your dwarven eyes, I think you can also see a figure, a human, wearing sort of robes. It's definitely not aerodynamic. It's flapping in the cool breeze, and he seems to be running with sort of holding a staff that seems to sort of glitter a little bit in the darkness there.
Yeah, I see him alright.
I assume you can't do anything.
And no, I'm tapped out.
Pauly.
Yeah. Sorry, I just got up to go get something.
That's right. It's your turn.
My bad. Oh, what happened last? I just kind of.
But you're wearing combat, dude. Look, go after the guy.
The guy's running away.
Okay. So do we take? Are we taking?
Yeah, we're
are we,
running
are
after
we,
him.
are we going? All right. Fucking do it. All right. I moved to there. Just close enough to sort of see what's going on with him.
You gonna shoot at him or anything?
Yeah. I'm gonna use me dart. I'm gonna blow dart him, but I'm gonna take a mad bong hit and then on the exhale just hit him with a fucking dart. Enemy items here, and I'm gonna go. Is this with? This is just a normal roll. 17. What
Good.
up, boy? So, smash out a mad bong hit on the exhale. The dart doesn't necessarily get this guy's attention. It's more this dank smell, and then like this waft that just takes over as a dart then, he notices it's sticking into him.
What's the damage, bro?
Yeah, can you roll the damage?
Yep.
It's a spicy
3.
3.
Yeah. So, you know, not a big hit, but, you know, he copped
A
it.
hit nonetheless, mate.
Yeah.
And he sort of
No one ever complains with it from a hit, like,
so
especially
he's
from
hit-
Chiali.
So he's hitting the back there, and you see him kind of turn around, sort of somewhat panicked, seeing this Tau coming after him. As we move to Ymir's turn.
I'm gonna dash.
Yep.
There, then to there, then to there, then to I think it was there was my max range.
Mhm.
And I'm just gonna sort of end there because I can't really do anything else.
All right. Next up, we've got Pauly.
Day. I'm gonna run into, but I'm gonna use my cunning action to dash like action.
Mhm.
There. Feet.
I think all up, you can get to somewhere around here.
I'll do that, and then I'll shoot him with my bow.
Yep.
4, 24.
I think that hits.
That definitely hits. You see the arrow fly, and it you hear it's a kind of a plink of the arrow hitting some kind of barrier, but then it slams right through, and you see it sort of nail him in the shoulder. How much damage?
Why can't I see Timmy's roll?
Because he's not rolling in this shit.
4.
4 damage. Unfortunately, no sneak attack damage, but he doesn't look great. He looks obviously somewhat injured after that dart and arrows to the back. Use tech.
So I guess I'm going to give chase as well. How far can I move?
So your regular movement is 30 feet for your regular movement, and then you could do your action. Now, if you were to sacrifice your action to do a dash, you would double your movement. But you also have that Expeditious Retreat, which you can cast as a bonus action. So there's the when you cast this spell, and then as a bonus action on each of your turns, you can take the dash action. So if you cast Expeditious Retreat, you would then increase your movement speed to 60 feet, effectively.
Right. And where's 60 feet take me to?
So if you hold down Control and then left click, you can kind of get a measuring tool.
Oh, yeah.
And if you keep holding down Control, you can kind of add waypoints and work out what 60 feet is. So 60 feet's like in front of this guy. If you can like shove past him.
But I've got ranged spells anyway, so
Correct.
maybe I'll just do a normal move to here.
Yep.
And then can I still see him?
Yeah, you can kind of peek your head around this stalagmite for sure.
Yeah, that there. Yeah, cool. And then I guess I will use my shoes and do another Eldritch Blast at him. Can I do that?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so I'll roll the hit.
11, unfortunately, is not enough. As you maybe weren't able to get enough of a run up, you come to a stop, and the bolt of light sort of lances out. When you come to a stop, it carries your momentum. But unfortunately, maybe the distance wasn't good enough, or because you had to turn the corner, it just doesn't have the kind of kinetic energy you were hoping for, and misses this guy. All right. He's gonna. What's he got? He's got a bunch of stuff. he sort of holds up the staff and points it back. He comes to a stop. He's taken these 2 hits in the back, turns around, holds it up in the air, and sort of you see sort of a glow of light leave it and illuminate the room somewhat and settle down on Pauly. And I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, bud.
Please. 5.
Yeah. So you feel this like overwhelming urge of like, oh no, wait, why are we attacking my friend? This is my good friend. And he says, he yells out to you when he sees sort of this take hold, and says, oh, take care of this for me. And he kind of runs around the corner. Defend me! Thorendir.
Okay. Well. Definitely going to be moving.
You get up to Pauly, who seems to have little love hearts, little wizards dancing around his head.
Mm-hmm. I go, yep, Pauly, definitely going to save your friend, okay? And give you me a wink, meaning we're definitely not going to save his friend, as I shove past him. And I'm definitely going to use my ability to dash. So I move... Sorry, not there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Catching up to the bastard. Yeah, that's in my turn.
Mm-hmm. Tally.
All right. I think I'm just going to move to the side. So, oh wait, so he's taken off. Oh fuck. I too will try and catch up to him. Give me that there.
Yep, you can get there for sure.
So
if you do it when like you've got your token selected, you can also
you hit space and then
yeah, it'll like move.
Yeah, I don't know why it wouldn't let me just do it then, but yeah.
All good.
All right, he's in sight.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my magic stone and try and do some damage to him, and hopefully draw his attention back. And yeah, just since I've got a little bit of vision there on him, I don't want him to get away.
Mm-hmm.
So
you should be able to hit magic stone. Roll that attack. Oh yeah, that'll do it. To roll that critical.
Yep.
So you need to roll the damage. Should be prompting you over on the right.
Yeah, and then
critical.
It's only got normal advantage. Oh, hang on, it skipped I think I accidentally closed it. Sorry, I'll have to roll again and then it will come back.
Just roll it again. Yeah, that's fine.
No, it just disappears when I roll it.
It doesn't like you.
No, that's right. I'll just roll a D6.
What does the damage say on it?
2d6.
It just says roll a D6.
So you get to roll 2d6 and add +3.
+3, was it?
Yep.
You did a space between the 2 and the D.
It would have been.
Let's roll one more D6.
One more D6.
Yeah.
With +3?
No, just one more D6.
Yep.
Oh! What's 6 plus 7?
Ooh.
15.
13.
No, sorry, 13.
It's pretty accurate with those magic stones.
Really? This is the first time we've hit something with them?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the first time you did something.
So was that 13 damage altogether?
Yep.
Yeah, 6, 4, and 3.
So as Tally sort of brings out the magic stone, what does the magic stone look like in your sling? Like, what does the sling?
Well, he
look
just
like?
pulls out a mad baggie and just like has this mad crack rock in it, and just drops that bad boy in there, and just. Gives it a
and
big old sling, and off she goes.
it cracks this sort of wizard, puns 100% intended, in the back of the head, and he slumps down onto the floor, bleeding.
Yeah, nice.
Cool. All right, you have solved my wizard puzzle.
that was easy.
Am I still
Thorendir giggles to Pauly and
Uh,
goes, "Well, I guess Rock does beat Wizard."
So good. You are no longer
And,
charmed. You hear the crack in the background as you're moving to like stop people from hurting your friend, and then you're just like, wait a second, fuck, that asshole charmed me.
Now, is this guy fully? Is he fully fucking like dead, or is he bleeding out dead on the ground? So
Unless you tell me that you're aiming for lethal, I'm assuming that you killed them.
no, he's dead. That cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
You see in the corridor ahead of you, he seemed to be making his way towards a door that is another one of these sort of secret passages where you couldn't see it from the room, or I mean, you didn't look, but
true.
yeah, he was sort of making his way out the exit here.
Could I search to see if he has any like parchment or orders or anything on him important?
As he fell over, you actually heard a shatter as sort of the staff he was holding was made of glass, and it sort of breaks under him as he falls. But on his person, what has he got?
Can I grab the bits of like the
Magic
stuff?
shard.
You want to grab that shard?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna use my mending ability on it,
Okay. Yeah.
which is this bad boy, and I think that's the one that allows me to basically mend things together so that they become whole again.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Smart.
I've got a quick question. On mending, it says 1 minute. Does that mean it takes 1 minute for him to cast, or is the thing only together for 1 minute?
It takes 1 minute to cast, so it's going to take him a while to kind of do it.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
So I can't move for like 1 minute.
You're sort of
While
there,
I'm
like
out.
working on it, right? Like putting the pieces back together.
You got your
mixing-
tongue
mixing-
hanging outside of your mouth.
I've got
Mixing the
some
gold
mad
paint.
like.
So that
that,
when you put
like-
it back together, it's got that cool gold vein look.
Yeah. Might even get the old alchemy set out and get some, sand and stuff. Get the old blowtorch on that bitch and try and bend that up.
And I mean, it was a solid glass staff, but like maybe you leave some holes in it, some tubing.
Yeah. Maybe I could use some of those bits and bobs that we picked up earlier from those gems and stuff and put some of that in there just to fill the gaps.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be carrying much on him apart from that, as it looks like he'd left in a hurry.
Yeah, so he didn't know no important letters or anything on him?
No.
Nah.
You think he sort of bolted from that room and kind of left everything on that table.
Yeah, no, all good. So, this cunt's name was Eno? I know?
Yeah, I know.
Cool. Yeah, I know, yeah.
Or Iago, I guess we could call him.
How do you spell that?
On the paper, it is spelt like this.
Oh, boys, I tell you what, I'm dying over here.
Yeah, we'll probably call it soonish.
Yeah.
No, I'm just talking about the amount of fish and chips I ate.
Oh, that's it. I got an super early start tomorrow, and this is kind of a goodish spot to kind of leave off soon.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
Ready to
should
level
we
up
should we venture back to town and have a long rest?
The cheeky pint.
A cheeky pint, wait for all this to blow over.
Oh, we going to the Winchester?
Even
Timmy,
better,
I
mate.
really don't like that angle.
Oh, really?
No, it's fine.
it's the kind of angle that I would only see if I was about to give you a blowjob.
Yeah. Making eye contact and all.
And you just like tapped me on the top of the head then too. Like it was pretty touching.
There.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, cool. Should we go back to the tavern?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Can I do a little bit more of a perception check? Oh no, we've already done the whole. This is the exit here, is it?
Yeah,
No point around there.
Yeah.
Alright,
Let's
We've
fuck
already
off.
picked his body.
Let's get out of here.
Give me the perception check.
Hold on. Oh, what? We perception check it.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
Well, Tally sort of wandered around. It sounded like he didn't realize.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
like, "Oh, this is a new room," and then I mean, according to you, Tally, maybe it is. Oof. Use tech. You've sort of padded in here. You know, keeping that pace up. And you see a beautiful clear water cistern in the middle of this room. And you walk over there and just like, oh, fresh water, you know, like I'm just like fill my mouth with it, like I don't want to get a stitch.
Yeah.
But as you put your hand in there, you realize just below the water is a small like satchel, like a messenger bag.
Oh, great! Like a maybe it's like a bum bag.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sure, it can be a little bum bag for sure.
You found a chaos pouch?
Great for going to raves, music festival.
Yeah, exactly. Also, you can fit a Cliff Bar in there really easily.
Yeah, it's get some moon bars, get some was it Luna bars? Yeah.
And just some loose nuts in the bottom.
Bit of trail mix. Yeah.
What's cool about it is as well. It is like a sort of a oiled leather, so it is waterproof. And
so it's Rains branded. Is it?
Yeah, it's you look on the side, it's got like Dryzerbone, North Face or something like that on the side.
Well, he ain't getting the North Face jacket yet. He's gonna sure be at least level 5 before he gets to North Face.
He's gonna get that sleeveless one too, like the puffy vest. Because you got to keep the air out there so that you don't overheat.
Yeah, exactly.
Inside you pop open the little bum bag, and inside is like some stuff you wouldn't mind having on the road. There is a small vial with what you make out to be sort of a potion of healing, a different kind of potion which maybe you're not super familiar with, and the equivalent of sort of 50 gold pieces.
So I'm just going to go right ahead and give the 50 gold pieces to. I'm just going to throw it over my shoulder. I don't care about the money. It's too heavy, so I just throw that.
Tiali instantly picks it up.
Right.
And then I'm also going to put the bum bag on. I'm also going to get rid of all of my weapons.
Sure.
And anything that weighs anything. So I've basically just got a water skin and some food in the bum bag, and that's it.
Yep. Cool. So in there you've also I guess you've also got the little potion of healing. And you've got another potion that looks empty, but feels like it holds liquid. Like it currently has liquid in it. But when you sort of look it up to the light, like it looks empty. It looks clear, completely clear.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to drink the potion of healing.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to hold on to it. And then the empty vial, I'm going to just assume that the empty vial is probably performance enhancing drugs. And because I've got a race coming up, I'm going to hold that up and see if anybody else wants it.
Tally takes
I'll take it.
Anything to do with vials, I'll take it. Thanks, mate.
Give me an initiative check or between Tally and Ymir to kind of see who's able to grab it first.
Oh shit!
That's close, but Ymir
What's the
being
bonuses?
taller and having that excellent reach, as used because kind of
Tally
held it up,
spits on
going
Ymir.
like I can't do this right now. Ymir is able to kind of
the
snatch
towel
it.
at a wall.
The wall is ineffective. I'm a towel.
I was just dusting you off, bud. So what would you explain this vial to be?
Well,
Uh-huh.
as I said, it looks empty, but it feels as though like it's got liquid in it. So it doesn't even look like a clear liquid. Like it's just like a liquid that's not
So like
visible.
a gas.
What's a giant oath like you doing with something that's, you know, clear
beyond
liquid that you
transcendental.
can't even figure out? Like you can barely put two words
Yeah.
together.
Your
Yeah,
mirror's
but
a
I was quicker to
loophole.
get
That's
it.
the way that works.
I was quicker to get it. That's about it. I thought it was pretty, so I wanted it. It's shiny. It's made of glass. I like it.
And it feels like there's a shot worth of liquid in there. You just
Exactly. And I like shots.
It's a really heavy gas.
Yeah. Can I shot it?
sure if you want.
Oh,
Can
yeah,
I
I'm gonna
hang on
drink it.
before you do that?
Oh,
He's already drunk it, mate. It's going.
it's already gone.
It's gone.
What does it do? Yeah, it's gone. I drank it.
Ymir disappears.
Yes! I'm
I
invisible!
knew it was gonna be the cloak thing. Because that's what
I'm
was on the table.
invisible. And now I'm fucking with the towel.
Towley's just drowning in water. We're like, what are you doing, Towley? It's just your beard just drowning him.
Jelly runs. Never to be seen again.
It's a good thing I can just hear a 7-foot thing walking through the
Yeah,
ground.
he's not-
It's like he's not stealthy at all.
No, it's not like
Jelly.
clank, clank, clank.
12 spears chinking on my back.
Yeah, Joe, you were gonna say Towley.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
Alright.
Sucked in tail.
Well, I was gonna say I want to try and absorb that element and then like go invisible, throw myself on him.
But he doesn't know
But
where
he's
I
drank
am.
it, so yeah.
And I drank it. So.
Well, back to the tavern, lads.
Let's go.
Can everyone try and figure out where Ymir is first?
How long is you going to be invisible for?
So in game terms, it lasts an hour or until he makes an attack.
Yes! So I can walk. Can I walk into the tavern and then just rematerialize?
Sure. Yeah, it takes you
I want
only
everyone
like
to
sort of.
flip out.
It takes you like maybe like 15, 20 minutes to kind of walk back into
Yes!
town.
Yeah.
And
So you can get into the tavern and like make people think there are ghosts for a bit.
Yeah, I get to fuck with people. Hell yeah, I'm in.
Have you seen that bit in the Mighty Boosh when Harold is a ghost and he throws a cup? He makes a and throws it in
Yes.
someone's face. You do that a lot.
I'm in. Oh, wait. Before we do that, can I do something in town while I'm still invisible?
Yeah.
I think we can all see where this is going.
Yeah, I know what you're gonna do.
I
Alright.
sneak into the temple.
give me a stealth check. This time, not with disadvantage, but just
I thought,
regular.
I thought you were gonna go to the smith.
Oh, that's next.
That's pretty
16.
good. That's pretty good.
All right. So I reach into the donation plate and take back all of Towley's money.
Which was only like 55 gold or whatever.
I don't care. There's 55 gold in my pocket, and then I make my way back outside. I walk down to the smith, and this is him out the front, isn't it?
Sure.
And I bitch slap him.
No,
Okay.
isn't that? Isn't
You're not gonna be invisible.
As
dude.
you slap him,
I'm still invisible.
No, you've attacked.
you
someone.
become visible.
Oh, you idiot.
Yes! But I feel like I'll scare the fuck out of him because he gets hit, and then I materialize, and he's like, "What?"
Yeah. It's
That's
just like,
what I'm thinking.
what witchcraft is this?
And then I turn and I scurry away, laughing like a schoolgirl.
before you get a chance to run away, I cast Entangle on you and hold you in place to let the blacksmith have his way with you.
Do you have any spell slots left?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Entangle's the only one I haven't used.
But you have
Oh,
3
that-
spell slots, and so like So
If
you
you
can
use cast it 3 times,
you
then
cast
don't-
a
you
a
can't-
first level spell 3 times, no matter what it is.
Ah.
Yeah, because I think
I mean, I'd be down with that because I would just bitch slap the hell out of this blacksmith.
well, I think we still have absorb elements on here actually, but we were meant to get rid of that, weren't we?
So I can run away now, laughing.
Yeah, sure. And he was just like,
Yeah.
"What was that?" I feel like I've been hit by a mountain.
Well, he fucking was.
Why is Thorendir by the blacksmith? I was at the bar.
Nah, you're
he
at the bar.
is.
You're at the bar, bro.
Oh no, there's just another picture of
The
me.
Yeah,
blacksmith
just
is a dwarf.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's right.
I only have one dwarf token.
Okay.
It's very racist.
So did we hand out all that delicious gold?
What do you want it for?
Who's Kailash? Isn't that the guy from Star Trek?
No, Carlos, he got a
this was,
train
was
ran on
Ryan-
him.
Ryan. Yeah, that was Ryan's character. He was a little stick.
Oh, you're cutting out real bad.
A little
I
sex
just
gnome.
assumed something. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
Ryan. Yeah, Ryan from Hats. He was a little sex gnome.
Yeah, sure.
Well, Thorendir says to the barkeep, "Ha! Well, good day again, barkeep. Round of tall beers for me and my friends here.
Well, beers and one Gatorade.
Oh, and one gator and one pot of electrolytes.
Yeah, he says, so yeah, our fridge.
about
We've only got Powerade here.
Yeah, our fridge is delivered by Coke, so we've only got Powerade.
Ah.
Sure. Then I'll have nothing then because I can't break sponsorship.
Alright, so we get him a tall glass of non-brand water.
Yeah.
Generic
Oh,
tap water.
Have you got your own?
Yeah.
Have you got your own powdered electrolytes? So you can just kind of.
Yeah. I've got some Gatorade powder
Yeah. Excellent.
in the bum bag mixed.
Wait, no,
with
sorry.
nuts.
So do you sell Fiji water
With the-
here? Because he can only drink the Fiji water.
No, we have Pump and Mount Franklin
If there's someone
What
with a
about-
camera nearby.
because
What
they're
about a
weirdly owned by the
nice-
same company.
What about a nice can of Picari Sweat?
Yeah, Paris Sweat's fine. International's okay.
Yeah.
Because my Japan brand,
Sweat.
my Japan sponsorship is with Pocari Sweat.
Good. Yeah.
And also,
Those
can I
Japanese
get
commercials were amazing.
is there a nice big tall glass of Level Up?
Oh yeah. I was
there's
thinking
all
that.
there's not a ton here. This is a frontier town, boys. We've got a cider and a beer. It's very upsetting, but we do rotate them through. Like we get a new single beer every couple of weeks.
Does that mean we get a Goku's choice eventually?
Probably. As you guys are sort of at the bar, Sildar, if you remember him, comes downstairs from upstairs. He's looking a little bit more well rested, a little bit less beat up. The last time you'd sort of hung out with him, you were rescuing him from a goblin cave. And he says, I see you lads are back. I hope you've had fun, but I think it's time to get down to business. I've got a job, and it pays well, and I think you're the perfect group to do it.
Well, we are indeed a need for adventure. We've finished up what we've set to do here. Any word of my cousins come back to town since we've been away?
No, but this is related. So those goblins
Okay.
that kidnapped us, they took your cousin Gundren off to sort of their other to another location. And you know what they say: you never want to let someone move you to another location. But we were sort of powerless to stop him. And those bugbears and hobgoblins took him to something called Cragmaw Castle. And I want you to go in there, seal Team 6, and get Gundren out, and
Would you
I don't-
say?
and burn the place to the ground if you have to. So there's no more raiding parties. And I'm willing to give you 500 gold to get it done.
Would you say we are within or past the first 48 since he's gone missing?
I guess it's been more than 48 hours, hasn't it?
Oh, never mind, guys. We're past the first 48. He's definitely dead. On to the next one.
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
Yes. and that's a
Good.
and that's the perfect spot for us to end this week.
Would you say that that's a milestone and we level up now, or?
Actually, yes. Yeah. So I think you guys are going to be able to get a long rest in.
Gonna say after that fight, Jesus.
Yeah. So you guys get a long rest
Finally
and level
start
up
doing
to
stuff.
level 3.
I needed that long rest.
Awesome.
So that means as well you get to roll your hit dice to see how much health you're going to get for the next level.
How do we do that again? Sorry.
So each, depending on your class, is your hit die level. So you just need to roll. Let's have a look here. So for Pauly, it is. Where does it even say? So obviously, where is it? Hit points. So for Pauly, it's a D8. So Jar, you roll a.
So mine's 1d8 as well.
Fuck, I got 2 HP.
Yeah, I'll let you re-roll a 1. So
how do we do this? Where are we doing this from?
yeah,
I got
I didn't tell you this part because I was like, let's just get the character in and get you in without like overloading.
Oh,
We're
wait.
already overloading you with like rules and shit, so I didn't want to throw too much at you. In D&D, like on average, or one of the rules is fixed HP, which is what you've selected when you started your character, and that's fine. But we're going to play rolled, which means each level you roll your hit die to kind of see how much max health you got by every level. So it just adds a little bit of randomness to it. Now we'll keep your existing one. What would it have been? So for level 1 you get max. So for you it's a D8. So you would have got an 8 plus 1 from your Constitution. So that's 9. And then the next one, you get the average. So 9 plus 6 is 15. And then I need you to roll another D8, and we'll add that to it.
How do I do that?
So I got an 8. Do I put my health up to 30 points?
You add the rolled HP you add it in the rolled HP section. Add that 8, and it should work out your full your maximum.
Where do I? Oh, I don't even know how I level myself up though. That's the thing.
Oh, you just click like the level under your thing and then go manage levels and change to level 3.
Okay, I got a 5.
Fuck, I love.
You got a 5?
I'm so excited now. I'm a swashbuckler. I can do more.
All right,
So
cool.
now do I?
So in the HP manage HP section on that character level
5, not
page,
bad.
hit manage HP, and for you, UA will. So the first one was 9 plus 5 plus 5.
Plus 5. So do I override max HP to 20?
Oh god.
Rolled HP will put it 19 on that manage hit point
I'm
page.
re-rolling.
So on the class
so do it-
area where you leveled up to level 3.
Oh, I see. Okay. How did I do that again? Level 3. I've got managed levels. So you go into managed levels.
Yeah.
And then manage hit points. So,
And then so you should have like these tabs that's like home, race, class.
Got it. Yeah, got it. So rolled at 19.
Yeah, put rolled HP at 19, and then it will add your constitution and everything.
I've got.
Is this?
an
Oh, do you
override
do that in
next
D
to
and D
going
Beyond
there
or
as well.
in?
yes.
Do it in
Foundry.
D&D Beyond, and because D&D Beyond's like the master copy, and then I will pull
Yeah.
that data into Foundry.
All right, so I rolled a 2. So what do I do from here? My roll is at 18 so far, so I just put that to 20.
Don't worry,
Oh,
as
yeah,
a barbarian,
I rolled a
when
1,
you
but I rolled a
rage,
6.
you take half damage. So 2 health is like 4 health.
Still sucks. And I get to take my primal path now.
Yeah, so Level 3 is kind of the level where most people get most classes get to make that kind of big choice, right? And UA, we can have a chat. If obviously you can stay as the warlock, I think that's really cool. There are other options. If you want to go a full speed machine, we can have a chat about changing you to like a monk or some other class that has a lot of movement ability, as I know that's kind of like in character, right?
For example, me as a swashbuckler, because that's what I've gone for my roguish archetype. One of my third level things is when I choose this archetype at third level, you learn how to land a strike and then slip away without reprisal. So I can disengage from any fight at all without any opportunistic attack.
Okay. So.
And because of previous things like my cunning action, I can dash like 90 feet.
Okay, so I can change my class.
Well, I would say because you didn't know what class to choose and going in and what all the rules were and stuff. Like, I'd definitely allow you to do a bit of reading and go, hey, wait, this actually fits my class better. And we can totally do that, right? Like, you could just off the top of my head, I was thinking, oh, your character kind of sounds like a monk. Monks get more movement abilities. My body's a temple to a certain extent, and I'm not going to carry any items. I'm just going to hit people with my fists and kick them and run past them. Having said that,
that's actually perfect. Yeah,
the warlock obviously is still very cool because it's like a magic version of speed.
Because his parents were also magical.
Yeah, and we can still build down this path. Like, we've already built down that path with the whole idea of the god and the deity. And you do have that expeditious retreat sort of spell as well, because the thing is, maybe you're not about sprinting really quickly. You're about getting there in time and being healthy when you get there.
Yeah. There's no sprinting. No. I might roll an ankle, might damage a knee. Absolutely not. It's long warm ups, slow, steady pace, or fast but steady pace,
and that
over a long period of time.
So you would love in the game we played on Tuesday night. The Aaraockra we have in that, his name is Bird Person, because no one can pronounce his name in Aaraockran because they don't have a beak. And
that makes sense.
His name is sort of translates literally to Wingman PT, and so he's a cleric of life. And instead of in game terms, he's casting healing magics. But what he's actually doing is like, one more rep, mate, get back up. You got this, and that gives them the energy to kind of get back up and get off the ground and continue fighting. So,
right. He's a personal trainer.
Yeah.
Hey, Dylan.
Yes.
Guess what?
What?
Because I'm now in learned to the College of Valor, my bardic inspiration dice now can either be added to your AC or to your damage.
Oh, very good. Very
Making
good.
you even stronger.
Super strong.
Yeah, I'm so pumped about the swashbuckler path. It's so much fun.
Dylan,
I basically just run in, run back out.
Just a lot of what ho, and now you've got your Talon sword as well. There can be a lot of. Whoop, whoop.
I lost all of that.
Oh, and I can now go invisible.
What was that? Sorry.
Eat a dick.
What was that? Sorry. What'd you say, Dan?
Just touching base back on that staff, the glass staff. What happened with that after I mended it?
So you're able to put it back together. And you've got this sort of glass stuff. It seems to have a bit of latent magical power in it, but you weren't able to kind of piece that back together, right? Like, you can repair mundane items very easily, but you think if you were to be able to find, some kind of forge of spells, that you might be able to imbue it back with its magical power.
Yep.
Such as a giant mystical cave that they would forge spells in.
Yeah,
Potentially.
the one that we were talking about just before.
That I just read about. Yes.
All
All right. Well, I got to go, boys. So I'll catch you next week. Okay.
All right. Have a good one, bud.
Catch you, buddy.
Enjoy.
Is that rapier in my inventory?
I've added it to your inventory in Foundry. I'll go and add it in D&D Beyond as well.
Awesome.
I even added a little picture.
I'll be honest. I feel like that. Yeah, I feel like that rapier was basically made for.
Who could say? I mean, the world is the world, Timmy. None of you are
Yeah.
special. I mean, you're all my special children, but none of you are special.
Thanks, DM Daddy.
Cool.
No, I'm pumped because I mean, like it came at the perfect time because like this is now when I actually do dash in and dash back out, and so I start using my melee weapon.
Yeah,
properly.
and we can talk about because it doesn't have to be a fixed idea of who or what Talon was, right? And who like this Tresendar was. I mean, like, you know, there's a lore reason, but
I've written his name down.
yeah, and you know, who knows? There's what the wiki says, but there's what happens in our world, which is going to be completely different. Like maybe it was
Yeah.
some great ancestor of yours, or just someone from the history books who spent a bunch of time with Aaraockra and really loved the lifestyle. Cool. I've added that to D&D Beyond for you. I'm just going to customize it. Name Talon. Cool. So you should see that in your actions now, if you refresh.
Awesome. I didn't even realize I had daggers if I equipped one. How was that for you, UA? Was that fun?
That's really fun.
Thanks for coming, dude.
really
Hope you'll you liked it enough to come next week as well.
Yeah, if I can, if I don't have a baby by then, I'll be here next Thursday.
That's fair. I mean, bring the new baby too. That's fine. Babies love D&D. They just eat the guy.
Yeah. Why do you think we invited Dylan?
No, that was awesome. Thanks for having me, guys. It's really fun.
Thanks for coming.
No problem.
Are you sticking around online, Dill? Are you going to stream?
I'll still be on for a little bit, yeah.
Cool. All right. Everyone should go check out Dylan.
No, I ended stream a while
Oh,
ago.
boo! I was going to come
When
raid
my
you.
ridiculous amount of fish and chips showed up.
came.
Yeah, it was a bit much for you, wasn't it?
I've been struggling through ever since.
All good. Well, I'm gonna go. For anyone who's still here, thank you very. I'm gonna mute myself in Discord. Sorry. Thank you everyone for.
Right, see you boys. Thanks for the games.
Have a good one. See you, lads.
CJR, love you.
TJ, cheers, mate.
Peace.
Bye.
Thank you everyone who's come and joined us for the Lost Mines of Phandelver, and anyone who's kind of joined us for the game earlier in the week as well. We're playing the Red Hand of Doom. I see that Trentos, you're in the chat there. I missed this one again, but you can find it on our YouTube channel, of course. If you look up Nonfiction Gaming or click the links in the info boxes, you should be able to find them. And if you're still here, I'd like you to sort of hang around long enough. We're going to raid our good friends Raging Rolls because they are currently playing Waterdeep Dragon Heist, it looks like, and they do a lot of silly voices. So if you want to see some more excellent D&D for some more Aussies, definitely go check them out. And I hope you have a lovely evening. Are we ready? Are you ready? You coming with me? Oh, look at you! 7 of you coming with me. Thank you very much. I've been your Sheriff Dan, and have a lovely evening.
Like use height, or is there only...
Yeah, so this building here is sort of a tower, which you'll see by the smaller circle inside the bigger circle.
It looks like a nipple.
I was going to say it's a nipple tower.
I was going to literally not make that joke to try and be a little bit PC, but you know, here we go. We're going for it.
Free the nipple.
You know, Robin is DM of the year, but art is not his strong.
And a big shout out to Sheriff Dan, who's better than our Super Dan, who just rated our stream with 9 people.
I'll take that. Thank you for rating.
Yeah, you are witnessing my artistic ability as I present this map to my players. But more importantly, this is where we start to bring in a hero of this campaign, which is our friend Xanathar.
Right.
Oh,
it's
please,
only 4. We're fine.
please subscribe to us during September so our DM can get better maps.
And still probably not use them because I am just not great at finding right.
Right.
It's part of the charm. I believe it really gives us like a homemade feel.
Yeah.
That's it's intentional.
Logan, I am looking forward to seeing your homebrew maps for sure.
Out of it.
All right, so yeah, you all enter this this alleyway and find yourselves face to face with a creature of nightmares. A single eye, and I'll blow it up a little bit for visual effect.
Oh,
visual
God.
effect. A
Oh,
single
God.
eye